What is going on, guys? What up, 7S? Good to see you in here, man. Hopefully everybody had a good weekend. Gonna be a nice chill stream, and we're gonna be continuing playing on the free-to-play account. What up, Nomar? What up, Jitesh? My day's been going good, man. How about you guys? Went out to a family function here this weekend. Sunday, to be exact. First Asian party, which is a lot like how we party. So I had a good time though. I was very surprised. I don't know why I thought I was gonna see something completely just different. No, same thing. Music, people dancing. I didn't know what they were saying when they were singing. The karaoke machine busted out. Man, Wanda didn't bring in as much as I thought. Oh, good. Yeah, Marvel's not making that much. Clearly, it's look, if their tactics right now trying to get whales to keep spending or forcing, you know, putting too much pressure on, like, oh, you gotta buy this and RNG everything. They gotta slow down a little bit. And look at what they're doing. They look at the numbers. Look at Nino Kuni, man. 100 mil. Nino Kuni made $100 million. And it's from the same people that made MFR, Netmarble. So you know they're comparing. They're like, damn, look at Nino Kuni over here. It's just freaking, what does Nino Kuni have that MFR doesn't? Well, I'm pretty sure from the little things that I've seen, it's not as bad as MFR. So they definitely, and you know, and they have all the charts for it's the same thing. Netmarble, they can be like, okay, hey, what did you guys do to, you guys are having 100 mil? 100 million. Diablo Immortal made like what, 15 mil? Somewhere around there, still growing. Diablo Immortal's doing good as well. So I don't know exactly where MFR lands, but it's nowhere near those two. Especially Nino Kuni. Nino Kuni's just blowing it out of the park. So Netmarble has no relation, no connection to Ni no Kuni? Because I'm pretty sure Netmarble shows up when you start that game. What up, Mastermind? They might not be the Netmarble wasn't the ones that made Ni no Kuni, but they're connected to it though. They're able to look at the charts. Oof. What up, Juicy? What's going on, man? They're just publishers for global launch. They also handle global marketplace and what updates we get from the Korean server. Yeah, no, yeah, but as publishers, they're able to see what worked and what's not. They're able to, they could get the resources to see what's compare. Because Netmarble makes money from Ni no Kuni, Netmarble's making money from MFR. They're looking at MFR like, hey, look, we have this game, has the IP, Marble. It should be doing great. It's getting awards. It's not making money. What's going on here? Let's compare stats. What's working? Let's implement that. Look, I just logged in today and I got another 3-star companion. Let me open this bad boy up. Now we got the Punisher. This one's going to be very beneficial. Look at that. Would you look at that? They def could use the resource to fix MFR, but hell no, they ain't. Yeah, they're freaking. Ni no Kuni's probably busting out content. They probably have, I don't know, CJ, you can probably, confirm this, but since they're making all this money, they're probably coming out with expansion. I don't know. They're probably fixing stuff super, super fast. They probably got a lot of things coming. They have the resources to make stuff happen. Ni no Kuni. Ni no Kuni. Something like that. And then I saw the chart that Jitesh put on the Discord, on the Godslave Discord. And it's look at that. We're dropping again. We're dropping players again. People are leaving again. I wonder why. Don't even do that, Indy. I've seen him and his gal talk about Nino all day on our MFR voice chat server, man. King Say EJ says they got a lot coming, but Netmarble doesn't have to be original. They just bring the updates over from the Korean server. When they're making 100 mil, they can do what the hell they want. They got obviously they got something. It's working, and they're definitely gonna keep pushing it. I just hope that they take away the, you know, they just, whatever it is, both Ni no Kuni's success, Diablo's success, to both be for MFR to be like, look, man, we got to start doing something here. We got to start letting them being able to grind. They're being more generous to the new players, which is good. That's definitely so that way people can, you know, go through the beginning a little easier. Well, way easier, to be honest. Like, we weren't getting 3-star companions when I first started playing. But yeah, they're definitely just the daily rewards they're giving is just really good. I'm like, man, if MFR started like this, it would have been a little bit different and not so hard on the pay to win, and not add Nano. I think adding Nano, letting people whale out and fully Nano their gear this soon shouldn't been an option. I think they should have waited on the Nano for like the gear. They should have waited on that. And what happens when you fully get your gear all the way leveled up? Well, then you work on your ult. You work on your ult, and then when you're finally, and by the time the year 1 ends for the new year, what's it called? The new year anniversary, they could have introduced the Nano system and more stuff. I just think they gave too much in the beginning. They let the whales move on too fast. They need more communication. Even monthly Danny stream would be just good, just to keep us informed what they are doing. Yeah, but the thing here's the thing though, they're not making that much money, so they're more valued in other areas. Like, this MFR is not Danny's only game. He has he looks over, you know, Marvel Future Fight and other one, but this one is not making the money, so they're dropping, they're moving a lot of people to a lot of the resources to Ni no Kuni. Well, not Ni no Kuni. It was what the article said was they're using most of their resources are going towards their blockchain games, which Ni no Kuni is one of them. And I mean, I understand, like, the CCC corps in there. It's not a lot going on in there. As far as them communicating to us, and if they're barely communicating to us, they're way not. They're doing worse than, I don't even know how to put that. I don't even know how to put that. Now, one thing I was hearing about Ni no Kuni that was like, whoa, man, that's actually something that would be really valuable in MFR, was that, I don't know if they have it already or it's coming, but Ni no Kuni's getting a PVP, like a free-to-play PVP, where, I don't know, like you can't, like a whale can't, you can't pay to win in that mode or something like that. Or if you're a super whale and you go in that mode, it'll bring your caps, something like that. I saw something like that, and then somebody talking about that actually, and I'm like, man, MFR could use something like that on here. They need to switch it up to where there's a mode or a new PvP thing where if a whale goes in there and they're super overpowered, the power just drops, so it can be an even fight. It's where it's basically just they can do that to dimensional duels or something like that, or one of those modes, if they don't want to add a new one, to where it's like special operations. Or they can have it to where it's there's a power level, like there's a certain power level that you can be in, but that way you can still use so that way min-maxing really plays a big effect. But then again, whales will have a bigger advantage of that because they'll be able to min-max more. One of the biggest things in here is that makes people quit the game is the just going in PvP, going into the end game as a free to play or a low spender, and then just getting obliterated. Like, it takes the fun out of everything. Yeah, first year anniversary is coming. We don't know anything. We don't know what's going on. All I'm doing is I'm basing it off how they were before. Like, everything was just, it felt like it was like all last minute. When we had that dark domain with the part 2 story, we didn't even know if it was going to come out or not. We thought it was going to get delayed. And then finally came out. And then like 2 days later, they released a trailer for the Dark Domain. And I'm like, you should have released the trailer for the Dark Domain either the day before it came out or the day of. How come the trailer is because they're so backed up into what they're doing. They don't have, that's just the signs of them not having that much. They have a small team. They're probably working on a lot of different, like, you know, it could be trying to finish up Savage Land or the new character, or working on the new character, or with the next big thing. But they don't have the resources to put, like, to have a whole team working on Savage Land, have another whole same size team working on the new character, and then another for fixing the PvP Dark Zone, and another for, you know. What up, boss? What's going on, man? King CJ says their biggest issue is they don't have anti-will mechanics like Nano and Diablo. Yeah, they need to have, and they need to include some anti-will mechanics in here. But then again, you have to see, now it's a tricky when you start doing that, because you want to implement that, but then you also want to make sure that you're not screwing over the whales, right? That's why I said you gotta give the whales their, like, something needs to stay the same, where you have to, where being a whale is going to be like the thing to do. Like, whales will be able to beat all the top level challenges, and then I don't know, they can keep Dark Domain as a, dimensional duel as a whale. Like, if you're a whale, your full power will show. I don't know, something like that. But yeah, like, it's the same thing. It's the same thing all the time. Like, we get something good. Wanda, that was nice. That was really, and then after Wanda came out, we got some advance, and then another events drop, and then I think the first hit was the Kate Bishop. Kate Bishop companion, and then the core system, the core boosters that really just got under their skin, got under my skin, got under other CCC member skins. Like, when has something come out where you see the top CCCs for the MFR come out and say, we don't like this? That says a lot, man. That says a lot. And Misery Hates Company, he's a very positive guy. For him to come out and say, like, yeah, this doesn't look good, it says a lot. You got somebody that's normally, like, you know, liking the stuff that you're bringing out, and you bring this, and that person's telling you it's not good, then They gotta change something. What up, Floor? Yeah, large player base would help. Nano PVP is pay to win as fuck, but since the player base is so huge, I have ran into 0 whales in PvP. Yes, because the matchmaking system is able to put you with somebody that's around your same power, because there's a lot of people playing the game, right? Yeah, so yeah, the Thor update. Kyle, first of all, what's going on, man? Thanks for coming in here. Yeah, we got the core update coming. I mean, the core update, the Thor update. Thor update. You know it's gonna have an epic invasion. You know they're gonna bring another companion. You think that the companions will stop? You think they will calm down on the companions? I mean, if it's like the only thing keeping them alive right now, because that's where whales are really spending their money at, then, you know, if it's keeping the lights on, yeah, keep shit, man. Okay, but try to come out. I wish they just came out with more cosmetics, some type of pet system. I don't know, emotes. But then again, they have a small, like, what if they have a small team? And if they were to work on cosmetics and stuff, it would take away from like Savage Land or the next big expansion. So they could be in a pickle because of that. But you know, that's why their live streams for the game is just, it used to be they used to have 2 hosts. They used to have like a show. They had a whole show, like a very professional looking show, and now it's just chilling with Danny. Floor says no more companions or characters, please. Not unless they bump up the resources and gear. Yeah, they got to bump up the resources. They got to bump up the gear. The rewards in here is just, they need to be better. I still don't have a reason for me to be like, God, I got to go into special operations. I can't miss special operations. I just can't. I have no reason. I can skip special operations and that's it. I won't even think twice about it. You get, you know, one a piece, a random from 1 to 3-star gear. But we definitely need more. And I don't want to be so negative and just beat a dead horse here. But I feel like this needs to be talked about, because we're about to enter a pretty, a dry for the next half month. What do they got? The only thing they can bring out right now is more events, but I don't think that's going to be big enough for them to bring them out of the hole that they dug themselves in. And they were already pretty deep in their own hole. I got new sound bars, new sounds in here. Let's test them out. Let me see.
Smash that like button. Smash that like button. Yes, titties.
Yeah, that's a go. That's my favorite one right there. Let me do that again.
Big ass titties.
That's the one. Juicy says, I'm starting to get close to a 6-star. Finally been focusing on them for like 2 months. Making your way up there, Juicy. Juicy's made some really, really good progress on his. He took that risk, man. Juicy took that risk of just starving all his ults and feeding his main. And now look at his main. Freaking on steroids. Big ass tacos and tacos. Hell yeah. Coming soon, man. Coming soon. If this channel gets big enough, that's the thing. Little taco stand. King CJ, bro, what the fuck? You like that sound? I did some other ones. Which one is this one?
Ladies and gentlemen, God's slave.
Oh, that's the one. I made that one for Godslave. But that one's still, I forgot. I need to change that one. What's this one?
CJ.
Oh, that was the King CJ one I made.
New member.
Oh, no, that's the new one. I guess that one's nothing. Jeez, donations.
Epic fail. Epic fail.
Oh, that one's damn, I can't. That one's not really anyone. What up, Fresh? What's going on, man? Did you just enter and just working around with the little, made some sounds before the stream, testing them out.
Big ass titties.
That's the best one right there, guys. That's the best ass one right there. Oh man, what up, Sid Gaming? What's going on, man? What's up, all? On the final stretch now to have my first 120 hero. Scarlet Witch is at 118 with 150% experience to hit 120. Oh, okay. Hell yeah, man. They got me like, sheesh. Oh damn, we're not even. we're having a good time, guys. We're chilling here. Oh, so you got it almost at 1 milli to the 1 mil club. I'm about to do a new update in a few days, and then hopefully banner changes to someone good. I hope so too, Juicy. The only thing they can do right now that would fix that core system is either they fix the core system or they at least come out talking about it. Like, we're listening to you guys, we're working on it. It's gonna take some time, but we are gathering your thoughts. Because I think them just coming out and saying, we just make sure you guys go to suggestions and put your suggestions there, and then just them repeating that over and over again. And then it's not letting us know that they're listening. It's not, because these updates keep coming out, and it's not what we've been asking. We've been asking for core improvements, but man, that is something else. What's going on, head champion? Fresh says, I got my Iron Man 1.2 mil, Spidey 930k, and Black Widow 625k. Nice, and I think my Iron Man's at 1.5 mil. My Scarlet Witch is at 1.2. My Captain America's at 1 mil. And I think Spider-Man's at 900k. Storm's at about 900k. I've been building up my Storm. Who else? Magic. I think Magic's at 1.1 mil. And I think the rest are around 500 to 700k. I'm getting there. Moon Knight or Hulk, please, and you can join me for a poll session if you want. Moon Knight or Hulk? Oh, you're not asking, you're just saying you need one of those two. Yeah, I want Moon Knight. I got him to 5-star. I want him to get into 6. This one's a little tricky one, guys. Make sure you guys be careful. This is asking for 1 million. 1 million. Ancient treasure box, you get 5, but it's 1 million. What's in here? Available items: a 6-star costume stat change module, a 6-star Omega stat change card, Eternals companion shard, 4 to 6-star ancient invader badge. So there's some special badges in there. Some crow seal, battle badge alloy, custom draw tickets. But it's only one out of all this. But you see how at the bottom it says or dimension box tickets. Or any of these cards. It's probably gonna get the cards. But I don't really need it right now, or at all. This is my free-to-play account. I mean, it would be free, but I don't want to spend my gold on that. We're gonna continue. $3.99. That looked like a nice deal right there. Indie balling like that. It's how I roll, man. That's how I roll. Kaio, the card reroll ticket is 2,000 crystals in the shop. Can you only buy it once? C Fane, what up, man? C Fane says, I bought the 1 mil box. I didn't get any dimension tickets, but it was still worthless. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why it's like, it's a milli, but it starts off good, but if you read everything, there's a lot of options that you can get. But once the ticket ones, especially that dimensional box ones, the dimensional box, the chances of getting that are higher. And those are the ones that you're probably gonna get. That's just how it is. I've done it twice for them. The week it started, and the rest 2 mil used. Got some 3 of the eternal badges. I'll be happy if I got the eternal badges, because I'll be able to put them in on ult. And I am. The old eternal badges, I think they're pretty good. Like I'm definitely trying to go for a full set. They're not going to give us cores because the Krakens will be too OP. You don't think they're too OP right now? Or are you just messing with me? Is that sarcasm and I didn't see it? Yeah, you got to get 10 tickets though to be able to use the Eternals Dimension box. The Eternals Dimension box is the one to go. King CJ says, if I share all my badges and cards between my alts, all of them will be 800k plus, including your main. If you share, like, yeah, but they won't have that the badges and cards at the same time, right? You'll be switching, you'll be taking them off the hero and then moving them on to the other one as you're playing them. Jatez says, what do you think really is the future of this game the way it is going now? I think that the game is, I think they're in a bad state. This game looks beautiful, and at times it plays good. It's the whole them being super greedy when it comes to like RNG, everything having stacks of RNG layers, coming out with, when they finally give us something we've been asking for, they ruin it by just adding layers and layers and layers of unnecessary for the core system. I'm talking about the core booster system. It's things like that, and this is not the first time they've done it. They've done it before. They've done it a lot of time. Everything, there's something there that's gonna be like, why can't you just give us, I mean, not give us, like, you know, I don't want anything for free. I just want to be like, why can't you give us a way to just grind for it? Just watch. They're gonna be adding grinding in some form. If they're smart, they'll add grinding. They'll see Diablo's grinding thing, and they'll be like, all right, they want fodder and they want to grind something, you know, all day. Like if 1-star gear drops, and you know, I have my guy right here, like what I'm doing right now. He'll be there all night. I have my PC LD player on, and I come back and look at my fodder. Yeah, the chances of a 2 and a 3-star will also be there, but knowing the RNG in this game, it's most of the time gonna be a 1. And then if you want to get more, you go to training grounds. Training grounds will drop more of that stuff, like a higher chance of getting 2-star gear will be on training grounds. So that way people will be like, why do I go to training grounds then? No, training grounds will still be like, that's where the drops are going to be good, but they got to make the drops good. Has anybody seen a 4-star gear drop? They have the picture. Look, they have, let's see. Training grounds. Can't even go in there. But in there it says what rewards you're able to get in there, and it says 4-star gear. That's a myth. There's only like 3 people in this world that probably got it. If they add limited grinding, time grind, 3 hours per week. They already added limited grinding. It's it's training grounds. That's their limit. That's their limited grinding. What we're asking for is once for the people that don't want to spend but will spend extra amount of hours farming, we can. And then they can give us that, and then they can even include cosmetics where it just changes the look. It should be easy to make. It just changes the look. Have an event, like I said, have like a Loki event or green the Red Goblin. Bring him in here. And then have like a event, you get all these tokens, right? And you have options to where to spend your tokens, but one of those options is going to be the cosmetic suit. So you can either spend it on improving your character's growth or spend it to look nice. Oh, I'm going for the cosmetic. Okay, I'm going like, shit, I can get this cosmetic. I want it. Even if it's just for the looks. Where's Captain Marvel Avenger costume? No Hawkeye, Hulk, and Thor becomes companion. Yep, Hulk. When they dropped Hulk and Thor, and they dropped them at the same time. At the same time, that was, I think, because they thought, they knew that they were both really, really popular characters. They were gonna be like, oh yeah, people are gonna go for these. The question is like, why would you drop, if you're gonna drop Thor as a companion, why only drop the Hulk? If anything, why not hold the Hulk for She-Hulk, because he's gonna be in it, and then hold Thor for Thor Love and Thunder? But them dropping them two there, I don't know. It says more. I think that says a lot of the situation that they're really in, for them to have to drop two very known names as companions. Okay, why not, huh?
Big ass titties.
There you go. For the stream. We need new costumes? Yeah. Oh yeah, you're right. I got the... I'll use it right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, God slave.
God slave in the building, guys. God slave's here, everybody. I had one, I had Juicy's one in here, but I don't know which button I put that on. I'm afraid to push this. There's some ones in there that I don't want. I was testing, I didn't delete them. They could have been a good playable character. Thor could have been a good playable character, yeah. I think that I think the best thing, and I think that's working in our favor for some changes to be forced into the game, is, you know, them seeing firsthand, like Diablo, letting people grind. Letting people grind and doing some, you know, cherry pick the things that work in Diablo and be like, all right, what are they doing that we do, but they're doing better? They don't need to worry about making this game looking more nice. This game looks beautiful. Look, it got rewards. They keep getting rewards, but the money's not there though. Critics are loving this. I mean, they don't play enough to get to the end game though. But the beginning part, the part that they probably spend their whole time playing while they're reviewing the game, is the fun part. Now it's even more fun. I just got 3. You guys saw me get 3-star companion today. The Punisher. Oh, I need to add him on here actually. I don't even think I have companions on here. Oh wow, would you look at that? Water rank 30. Oh, okay, okay. Sid Game says, bet by then She-Hulk and Thor are out. They will give us Professor Hulk and Thor Stormbreaker for companions. That's it. No problem, Godslave. I was doing that. I wanted to get one for the other CCs that enter the chat. Why does it have to take another game to get shit right? I think it's not. It does, yeah. It takes another game, but the real thing that's making them pay attention is the money. Is the money that Diablo Immortal's making millions. Nino Kuni is making like what, 100 million. Shit, man. That's what they get. That's what gets their attention. They're like, damn, 100 million. Is Diablo a Korean made game? I don't think it is. And I think that's why. Because if it was a Korean game, they are more like casino style games. Two OG Avengers as companions, Hulk, Thor. Yeah, them dropping them two at the same time. It's, you know, it's like when you think about it, wouldn't it make more sense to just drop one at a time? How come two at a time? Was it a test, or were you testing to see if the whales would spend on two companions, or what's going on here? They knew that Thor: Love and Thunder was coming out. Why not save Thor for that? Well, you obviously, it's clear they have a shit ton of companions, and they're like, where are we gonna put these two, Hulk and Thor? Because probably they got She-Hulk ready to come out when She-Hulk drops. And then they probably have somebody from Thor: Love and Thunder, probably Valkyrie, or we haven't seen a villain companion, you know, so maybe they might add a villain companion. A villain companion is not out of the picture. We have some already. Why can't Marvel hire American developers for MFR? I'm surprised Luna Snow hasn't been added to MFR. Probably soon, or maybe she was, but they might they put her on hold because they're like, well, we need to actually bring in somebody. The next person should be somebody bigger. Juicy, are you in Discord call? No, I can go in there. Let me see. Pull up that Discord. I'm on Discord call now. Juicy. The Discord chat is the voice chat, and Discord is open. Anybody want to come in there? Yeah, guaranteed more companions are coming. A shit ton of companions are coming. This is what we feared, and now it's like confirmed pretty much. When they just dropped Kate Bishop just out of nowhere. Because if it was something to do with something that's going on now, it would be like they could have dropped Miss Marvel. They could have dropped somebody for Thor or something. Love and Thunder. The safe bet would be Miss Marvel. They dropped America Chavez because Scarlet Witch. I mean, I forgot the name of the movie. She stole the movie. I just keep calling the Scarlet Witch movie. But Multiverse of Madness was out, and people was starting to know more about America Chavez. It's weird how America Chavez was added to the game before America Chavez was announced. I mean, well, before, America Chavez showed up in the movie. That's why I'm always saying, like, I think they know stuff. They just don't, want to come out and say it. That's what I'm thinking here.
What's up, bro?
What up, man? Can you hear me good?
Yeah, loud and clear, man.
Let me just check if you can be heard on the stream. Can you guys hear Godslave? Okay, yeah, we can't hear you. I need to turn your mic on.
You know what? I think there is Koreans working on Diablo.
You think so?
Yeah, because I watched the Diablo 4 video last night. It was like 2 years old, and they were talking about development in the game and all that. And it was an Asian guy. I'm not sure if he's Korean, but there was an Asian guy here, who was one of the main developers. And then Diablo is Blizzard, but it's also that other company, like I think it's called Netty.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the Netty is, the Asian side of the whole gacha.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, but I'm not sure. I'm just speculating.
Yeah.
On that video.
So, in Diablo, is there a time gate to the grinding?
Nope. The only thing that's gated is that the grind becomes longer because of the Paragon system.
Yeah.
So it's not, you can grind forever, but it's massive diminishing returns after about 20 hours a day.
Okay. But you can continue grinding, right?
Oh yeah.
That's
No, you can get it. You can get legendaries nonstop. That's not the issue. The issue about it is more about the other resources are capped. But you need to grind, dude, like 15, 16 hours a day before you even reach those caps.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's not for the normal casual. Like, I have never reached the cap yet. I've been playing over 10 hours a day.
Damn.
Yo.
I think the fact that you're able to just keep on going, even if, after a while it diminishes and it gets lower, the chances, but you're still able to do it. That's, people are still happy that they're not being forced to just stop. Oh, you can't get any more. You're done for the day.
Well, that only affects 1%. The people that are complaining about, they capped the resources, that's like 1%.
Yeah.
Those are guys that are literally playing 20 hours a day. Oh, look, I just got Lego out of dungeon. Players like me and you will never experience that. Because we're not putting no life in the game. We're, sleeping like normal people.
Yeah.
Not a Lego, bro. I missed the first couple months of this game when you were doing Blitz and you actually got excited about 6 stars. At least for me.
Dude, they can fix the game with the Blitz. Like, the Blitz, all they have to do is make an Alpha Blitz, which is what it is now, like level 20 through 105.
I put, in the CCC chat, I put they should add a modifier similar to what they did with the battle challenge, and just add an endgame modifier to all the blitzes.
All they had to do is have an alpha mode and omega mode. Omega mode, you put all the dark zone badges, right? So all those dark zone badges, they're already in the game. Just put them in the omega mode, in the blitz, and let us run that nonstop. Those blitz are basically dungeons.
Yeah.
They could take a page out of Diablo, and then we wouldn't even be playing Diablo. We'd all be in the blitz all day, farming badges.
Yep. I would be.
I put it in the CCC chat. I don't think they said anything.
And they're still gonna make a lot of money with the companions. You just mentioned we're gonna get Valkyrie and Jane Foster, right? Pretty sure. Yeah,
Yeah, well, so, yeah, one of those.
or both of them.
Yeah. Game.
Hulk is coming. You already know.
Yeah. It's like it's pretty much guaranteed. They're like, oh hell yeah, we're dropping these companions. They probably already got the companions already ready and everything.
Yeah, it's not a lot of work for them.
No, it's not. The thing is that it's hurting the game right now more than it's doing good.
It's,
And
I disagree. It's not hurting the game. What's hurting the game is there's nothing to do. Because even before the companion system was a thing, this game had that problem where you're done with your. I remember Thor. You know, your friend Thor.
yeah,
And I would disagree with him, but now I really understand the frustration. His main issue was let us farm.
yep.
Let us farm.
Let us farm.
That's the problem with this game. They just don't let us farm.
And then at the same time, it's not like we want to take away all the good stuff that the whales have up there. It's like, no, you got to feed the whales as well. You got to give stuff for the whales.
Yeah.
We just want to be able to farm.
Yeah.
If you want to spend money to progress faster, there it is.
I'm just asking for badges and cores. That's it.
Yeah.
The badges and cores. Everything else, cards, costumes, companions, let that all be super expensive if they want. I don't care. But badges, the reason why badges and cores, because you can basically no life the game and see some type of progress. At least you'll get something, per day. Like with Diablo, I play 10 hours, I get 10 legendaries, and I get, even if I get duplicates, 1 out of those 10s will be progress to my character, right? So you feel like you're rewarded. The badges would work the same way. Oh, look, I got a badge. It's the same badge, but now I have 2 cooldowns or triple cooldowns, or this one has the perfect core, and you go to sleep happy, and then you do it again the next day.
Yep. And also it would be good for content because you can be there streaming, all of a sudden you get a like a 4-star drop or something. And you're like, oh shit, look, I just found this. Just kind of like when Diablo, when you get legendary.
Get so happy, yeah.
Yeah, and then I'm pretty sure I think, I don't know if it was from you or somebody was saying that you got a legendary from just killing mobs outside, not even in any mode.
Bro, I got one from killing mobs. I got one from just opening a box, a random regular chest. You're just crazy, man.
Imagine.
Usually have like exploits at the beginning when they come out like that. Like I remember when Destiny first came out, there was a loot cave. I sat there for like 12 hours, bro, getting purples, getting legendaries and shit.
Yeah, that's true. They're gonna end up nerfing the loot in this game. They do that now, for this reason. They say, "Oh my God, look, guys!"
Yeah, it's always the first week. The first week is always just crazy.
Yeah.
In those games.
Yeah.
Everyone trying to figure it out, and then they come out with the loot caves and shit.
Yeah.
That's part of the fun in these games, though. Is oh, look at this badge that I got, or look at this shit that I got.
Yeah, it's dopamine, man. It's dopamine. We just need that in MFR, bro. I agree. MFR could be a masterpiece, bro. It could destroy Diablo, but you just can't do nothing outside of your dailies that take 45 minutes.
Exactly. Like if you what they're doing is, okay, it's a Marvel IP here. It's a Marvel IP. There's an audience for this. It's just I think they went a little too hard in the beginning. And what do you think was their biggest mistake when this game first came out that really kind of just put this game on the wrong?
Nanos
Yep.
destroyed this game completely.
Yep.
Not just from the beginning, just period. Because if there was no red stars, think about it. How many Iron Man players quit in the beginning because I started to nano my gear? A lot of them on Omega Flight. Spider-Man whales quit, for the same reason. They nerfed Spider-Man, they nerfed CM. Those audiences, those whales, they quit. If there was no nanos, nobody would quit. You know why? Because if Spider-Man is OP in Dimensional Duel, that's fine. We'll just wail on him and put just 6-star gear on all the characters. That's what all the whales would do. They'll have all characters with just 6-star gear. It's like the same thing of having just a whole nano character.
Yep.
Like 3 characters.
And then we would be ready for SQAUD PVP.
everything will make sense.
It would have
They
made
nerf
sense.
PM, oh, no problem. I have a Spider-Man on deck. They nerf Iron Man, no problem. I have a Widow on deck. Yep, you'll be playing with multiple characters.
Yep.
And you know how they could have still made money with new costumes.
Yeah.
All they had to do was drop new special costumes, and I would have been down to whale for that because it wouldn't require such a massive investment. You just need 4 pieces and then take it to 6-star and you're done.
Yep. Because
So the Nanos is a year 2 thing, and it was day 1. They dropped the ball with that. They went way too aggressive with that.
I agree. I 100% agree with that. They, for like the people that spend thousands and thousands of dollars on their main, and then hearing this where they want you to, build your squad for new events because they know that squad PvP is coming. A lot of them were like, I am not going to spend the same amount I just spent on my main on other, because they see how much the progress they made and how much money they spent, and you don't get what you pay pretty much in this game. It's like you get less than that. And it's that right there is enough. That's why a good amount. I bet you that's a good amount. Good reason why a lot of people left, because they know that like, no, this is gonna be way too much money. I'm not getting back what I put into this game, and they're just gonna keep. They don't think that change is gonna be coming this way. I feel like that's why Half Cent. I think that's why Half Cent just kind of like stopped making content on it.
I think he's just busy playing Lost Ark because he still plays MFR, but he plays Lost Ark probably.
Yep.
And that's like another Diablo where you have to sit there and grind a lot. Your dailies take hours and stuff like that.
But in Lost Ark, I'm pretty sure you get the time that you put in, you get, the reward.
Yeah. My friend who quit because they nerfed CM, he spent about $5,000 on CM. He quit. I don't know if he refunded, but he quit for Lost Ark. You know what he told me? He says, bro, I spent $15 on Lost Ark since February. I mean, that's amazing when you think about it.
Yeah.
You can just farm. You could just grind.
Yep. And if you don't want to grind and you want to spend some money to progress, there's that option as well. But there's options for free to play, and then there's options for people that want to whale. And here it's like, if you're free to play, you really gotta struggle.
You're done.
Yeah,
you're pretty much done.
You can't.
Good luck.
Yeah, you can't grind at all.
I was
That's
free
why
to
I was
play up
saying
until
level
Black
70.
Friday, and I was like, I can't do this anymore, man. I was like, how am I supposed to compete? How am I supposed to compete?
Mm-hmm.
Level 70, bro. I'm still pushing that.
Yeah, that's the goal for this free to play account, is just to hit level 70, and then just have fun in Omega War there. But to do as a free to play, to go into 120, and yeah, it's
That's it.
good luck.
It's game over.
Yeah, game over.
Game over. Yeah, it's game over.
You're
not gonna have fun. That's the problem. There's no fun at free to play. There's like zero fun. What could you even do? You can't even do the PVE content, dude.
Raids, maybe, I guess. Not invasion, though.
You could do raids till about level 7. And then, the
Okay, well,
requirement.
you can get carried in them, can't you? You just need
Nah,
because
you can't even join. Dude, you
just
can't
need
even
the minimum,
join.
though, don't you?
Yeah, you can't even join. It's crazy.
Remember when this game first came out, it was crystals to res in those raids?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Bro.
Wow, man.
Imagine how many crystals I wasted just fucking...
I wasted a lot of crystals in the Blitz, farming the badges.
That's not a waste, though, because that goes to your squad rank. I don't feel like that's a waste. Like, Pablo refreshes Blitz a lot. That's all he used to do, is refresh his Blitz.
Yeah.
Is Pablo still playing this game?
He took this week off.
Ah.
And a lot of our whales actually quit. And then Pablo took the week off. So.
Oh, that just happened this last week?
Yeah, and then I signed in today and realized that we had like 5 members leave.
Wow.
We had 9. We had 9 over here in my alliance. That's crazy. That's like 20% of the alliance gone.
Damn.
Like big players too, like 2.5 Ironmans and shit.
Yeah. That's
yeah,
why.
man, they need to do something, bro. Like I
Young
still
players.
love the game. People think I trash the game. I still love the game, dude. I'm just pissed off that it's like a masterpiece, but it's kind of ruined by the greed. So it upsets me. I see the potential loss. Like, what if they just went the Diablo route? How much money would they make on cosmetics?
Let me
You
go.
know, all the MCU skins.
He got so many MCU skins. Just on Iron Man alone, he has freaking outfits for days. Yeah, they can even make their own up. Just like,
Zombie.
yeah, they
A million of them.
the symbiote thing. I honestly think that we will see symbiotes enter as a like
I can see
domain.
Carnage coming in. Yeah.
Carnage is in the game, and then there's a cutscene where the three Spider-Man start talking to each other, and they're talking about how their version of Venom is way better than their version of Venom. And the other guy's like, no, it's Carnage is stronger. And it's like, yeah, try fighting a whole army of symbiotes. I forgot all about that.
Emotes, dude, emotes. Imagine being
man.
able to break dance with Spider-Man.
So
head
toxic.
spin.
Go in the dark zone, fucking just one shot somebody, start dancing.
No, in
Ah.
DD, in DD. But it
Just a
was
slow
hell.
clap. I want a slow clap.
A slow clap.
Just a slow clap.
Everybody will buy emotes, man.
For
Everybody
real.
will buy 'em.
And the other thing that I was talking about that they can add is
Dying.
the victory screen. You know how it just shows your guy walking up and it just does something. If you can have your own emote chosen for that scene, that would right there. That's another thing they can add. Like
Yeah.
Iron Man just sits there and just his mask opens up. What if it was something cool can happen? And there's like these like a rare emotes where you glow and just something fancy happens. I don't know.
People would even pay for titles, like the titles we get.
Yeah.
Even if it had like one attack on there, just something real minute, right? One attack, a new title. And people buy that every week.
Mello two
Whatever,
times has a question. He says, one of my boys said something interesting last night. They were saying it's too many stats, and if they eliminated PvP stats and turned everything super villain, it would fix the game. Do you guys agree with that?
Too late.
Wait. They're eliminated PvP stats, so like guard damage, all that shit, or like what?
No, like the PvP increase, PvP decrease.
Yeah, that's just like a whale thing, basically.
Yeah, but you don't you think it would be too late though? Because there's people that invested a lot of money just to get those stats.
Yeah.
And that
Our
right,
cards.
yeah,
Our cards.
yeah, those cards. Some people are like, wait a minute, you know how much I just had to spend to get this perfect rolls
It would do the
for
game
PvP?
more harm than good.
Yeah,
Too late. Your ship has sailed.
Yeah.
What they need to do is make the squad PvP normalized.
Yeah.
Or
I mentioned that
hearing
they
it-
should add like a. Go ahead, sorry, Godslave.
You're hearing it here first. Squad PvP, if it's pay to win, get ready for another decrease in players,
Well, we know
including
it's
whales.
pay to win.
yeah.
Well, then they're gonna lose. They're gonna lose more
Yeah.
players, including whales. There's no way around that.
I put in the CCC chat today that they should add a Spec Ops PvP mode, where it's basically like Omega War, but it doesn't take your gear, just only your badges.
Yeah.
That's what I put.
Yeah, that would be so good, man. If we just use badges and
Yeah.
we can farm those
Yeah,
badges.
no
Oh,
gear,
man.
no fucking gear, just.
No gear, no cards. Game save. If they do that.
Mhm.
I basically told him like, and then I think Jarvis or something replied, and he's like, a Spec Ops PvP mode would be fun. I'm like, no, I'm not talking a Spec Ops PvP mode. That was just a good example. I'm talking a non-geared PvP mode.
Normalized.
Yeah, like I couldn't really explain it to him, but he like took it as like, oh, I want to fight people in Spec Ops. Like, no, please God.
No, it's a new mode
And
just for that.
Even if they just gave us gold as reward, like gave us crumbs, at least we can have fun.
Yep.
It'll be fun and entertaining. The game needs that.
Yeah, different builds would pop about and shit too.
Yeah, like my level 70, dude. I just use whatever skills I like. There's no real meta there. You just play and have fun in there.
Just like Spec Ops 2, so like you would have high cooldowns and shit. Like it wouldn't just be spamming skills constantly. Like like separate it, bro. They need to make a casual PvP and a ranked PvP.
Yeah, for sure.
But then again, that goes back to the player base problem. You already lost half your players.
I guess the way they should do it is they got to make sure when they bring something in, it's not taken away from the whales. But it's like if they
gotta cater to the whales first. That's what the companions is, bro. And I slept on the companions when they first came out, and then now I'm starting to realize, well, this is just like another piece of gear or like another fucking badge. I got a 5-star Moon Knight, and he gives me like 3% attack, bro, for 5-star.
What?
And I have 2 selectors. We're just waiting for a Moon Knight banner now.
Yep.
So when Moon Knight pops up, I'm gonna fucking go hard and try and get a 6 Moon Knight. But even then, it's like.
well, like
I'm realizing now, if you can get 6 special companions, that's huge, bro.
that's what.
It's like 1 nano.
Yeah, like what Godsley was saying when Juicy was trying to figure out what to spend his Omega points, and Godsley was telling you to spend it on companions.
Yeah.
Because that's what I'm looking at the companions, exactly what you're saying, Juicy. Moon Knight, and I'm seeing people use Moon Knight getting the 6-star and seeing that boost that he's giving is like, holy shit, man.
160. My boy's Moon Knight gives him 160.
160.
So that
a non-nano Moon Knight.
yeah, and then put that on all your alts.
Yeah. I'm just
There.
realizing now.
Yeah, so
No, I've been knew it. That's why I
And the
spent
companions
5
came out when, like fucking 4 or 5 months ago.
around Black Friday. That's
Yeah.
why I welled on them. I already knew it. It's like 1,000 attack.
It's like a whole nother badge, bro. My
Mhm.
badge gives me like 150 power. Like what?
yeah.
I slept on them at the beginning, but now I finally, collected them all like Pokemon.
They're so expensive though, man. So expensive.
Oh yeah. How much were you? How much?
Nanos have been going down because I've just been companion.
How much is it? How much should you be ready to spend if you want a fully nanoed companion? Just one
No,
fully.
nano, forget nano. Just 6 stars, like $1,000 to $2,000.
Now, what about if you want to get a fully nanoed?
Nano, it's 70 shards times 6.
I don't know, man. I'm close on Moon Knight, and I've not even spent that much at all. But I got lucky and pulled him twice from the 4-star box.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, but still, how many shards do you need?
I'm at.
Even if you need
I have
70,
2 selectors. Hang on here. I have 2 selectors, so 2 3-star selectors. That's 70 shards apiece. So that's 140 shards right there. And then let's go in. Here, I got him at 5 already. I'm 140 of 32. So
Even if you
140,
need
and then I have 2
70.
selectors.
well, even if you only need 70 shards, those 70 shards can cost you easily $500. Easy.
On the banner? Like if
Yeah,
it's
dude.
on the banner?
Yeah, dude, because you'll get 10. You'll get him the drop, but it'll be a 10 pull. You see what it'll be? Yeah, dude. Yeah, I'm telling you.
I have like 40 tickets, I think. I'm just waiting for him to pop up.
It's the same thing that happened with the Eyes of Osiris you were chasing. 23,000.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
You didn't even get one.
It's the same thing, dude.
And then
It's
I
the
pulled
same
10
thing.
with Midri and get the whole set. It's like, okay.
Yeah.
Did you guys see
Yeah.
that video?
Yeah.
I fucking pulled 10 with
Yeah.
Midri and got the full set.
And Marvel was listening.
It's RNG.
So now I don't know what to do.
You did
Do I
tell.
finish my Hydra or do I go to Ice?
Hydra.
No, yeah, you go to Hydra, man. Keep pushing that. You're doing good with the
Too
Hydra.
much fodder. It's too much fodder for
Yeah.
a special costume, bro.
But slowly, have that Eyes of
Well,
Osiris on the
hang
side.
Here, I have the full set, and then I have 2 dupes in the stash, and then we get a 6-star. So I have 3 nano for the eyes. That still ain't shit. That still
Nope.
ain't shit.
Okay, so Jitesh asked a really good question. What do you guys think is going to be coming in this anniversary? What do you think? What do you guys think there is the possibility that they're going to bring? And what do you think they actually, what they really need to be doing on the anniversary?
Well, there's something that we can all hope for, and then there's something that they're probably going to do.
Yeah.
You guys can go first.
Oh, I know for sure what they're gonna do. Companions.
Oh
I
yeah.
don't know. I don't know who.
Half off or something?
No, new companion. We're gonna have a new companion in there. I don't know if it's She-Hulk or who, but you could expect to see companions.
Bro,
I-
you get 900 crystals for a 10 pull instead of 1800. Like, there's your fodder issue right there.
The stuff that are most likely to happen are, there's gonna be a companion. There's gonna be some. I think there's gonna be some good special, like good deals, like events. It's their 1-year anniversary celebration. They can. It's, you know, like if this is the time to do something pretty big, like what? Okay, so Nino Kuni is having their 1 year, not the U.S. release, but the release that's been out the other country, wherever it came out in first. But they're having like this big old, you know, they're adding like more stuff to more abilities. You can change the abilities, like the skills that your hero has. They're adding more skills. So what if they did something like that on this, where they'll add like all the heroes get like an extra skill or something.
You need to fix half the fucking skills first.
Yeah.
I thought about the new skill thing, but I don't think they're gonna go that route.
Yeah, I think that's.
Oh, make half of them fucking work.
I think that they're too busy making the other character or the Savage Lands finishing that up.
Yeah, exactly. They're too busy doing other things, like more meaningful things.
Do you think Savage Land will drop before the anniversary or on the anniversary to make it even bigger?
I mean, they said the first half. So
Yeah.
I would like agree with what you say. Maybe, you know, next month, or I wouldn't even be surprised if it was the end of this month. Like, they could surprise us.
I think
it could be around the corner. It could be this month, next month, or
Yeah.
the following.
if I was like the, you know, one of the workers in Netmarble that makes the you know, the choices, I would be like, okay, we just released the core booster. It's not going the way we somehow expected it was gonna go, and with the 2-year anniversary is what, in August. That's like 2 months or over a month, and we need something to drop like before the anniversary and to kind of bring down the heat of this, and Savage Land would be perfect.
Yeah,
They start. I think that the next live Chilling with Danny is going to be they're going to be talking about either Savage Land. No. They're going to, I think they're going to be dropping Savage Land, Thor Love and Thunder Invasion, and another companion, and maybe even talk about SQAUD PVP.
Yeah, so I'm just assuming Thor first and then Savage Land.
But they released with Dark Domain 2, didn't they have an invasion as well? Wasn't the Spider-Man also out at that time?
Who knows?
I think so.
You might be right. I don't know.
I think the Thanos one was the first one we had. Yeah.
Yeah, so all I know is that I want to get luckily I've been getting full sets for every special badges. So this one I really want to get because I'm really liking these badges, but I'm able to put them on my ults, and my ults don't have to be at 120, which that doesn't make sense. I don't know if that's a bug because the badge says 120 on it, but my Storm is not.
No, because it says 50, level 50.
Ah.
That's a good feature because you could help.
It is, yeah.
Free-to-play guys with that.
That's true.
I hope they don't nerf that.
I think the last thing they should think about right now is nerfing something that people are really enjoying right now. What they should be thinking about is how they can, what can they do right now to the core system, the core booster. They're already too far in to eliminate the core booster.
No, what they could do is just let it cost badges and let it go up to
like 12.
Let it go up to 100%. No, let it just, it's there like you said. Andy said it's not going anywhere. Rocket
Andy,
is
what
already
is your
in the game.
booster at?
The 10. I stopped where it required me to give him 10 of that new material.
Mine's at 13, bro. And at level 12, you gotta give him like one more of that new material, and then he asks you for like a million 2-stars, bro. I gave him like 12 of my 2-star costumes.
Oh my god. Has he asked you
Yeah,
for a
no.
3-star gear yet?
Not yet, but I'm
It's
stuck.
coming.
He's asking me for one more of those unrefined cores, but I got him from Battle Challenge, bro. Do your Battle Challenge.
I'm gonna put a poll on here.
No, that should cost. It should cost nothing but gold and nothing but
Yeah, there's like
badges.
Stars. I'm just kidding, bitch.
Nah, man, just badges, and it shouldn't stop at no 15%. That's my biggest issue. It's not even that you have to give them fodder. It's, dude, 15%. Look, I did the math yesterday. You literally need 1,000 5-stars to make a build.
I have 20. I have 20 that I am willing to crunch.
Well, you'll get one. You'll get one. If you're lucky, you'll get
Worth
two.
it to me. It's worth it to me.
Yeah, but then that's it. How are you going to get another 20? How long is that going to take? I mean,
Another
it's just
9 months.
25% is just ain't it, man. It should be 100%. Every other system is like that.
Yeah.
There's no failure with costumes, with cards. With
You think I'll get one? That's your bet when I crunch them? When I get it to 30?
That's the math. That's 25%. That's the math.
Yikes.
21 5-stars will give you 1 6-star. That's the math. And then that 6-star might even be usable.
Too soon, no?
It might not be usable.
Yeah, we get one tomorrow, boys. We get one tomorrow from login. 6-star core box.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna be pissed if I get a yellow core. Cause that's what I got last time.
Oh yeah, I have yet to pull yellow yet. So
oh my god.
I'm pretty lucky there, but
not good. Once, if Wolverine drops, you know they're probably he's gonna utilize those yellow cores.
And then that $89 offer for the cores, let that be a selector. That way you can, we can get something and the whales can get something too, and make it $49.
So that $89 for you guys is like $120 for me. I'm good on that.
That's bananas, man. That's it really is. That's the price
I'm good
of
on
video.
that, bro. I only buy the perks in like the $9 offer, bro. I'm a cheapskate. I got my own
Me
fucking
too. I might go
habits and
free.
shit.
I might go free to play. 100% free to play. Seriously.
I can't
I
do
already
it, bro.
spent enough. I spent already way too much.
Me and Juicy can't go free to play even if we tried.
Yeah, I'm free to play now.
We get those free crystals.
You'll still be free to play. No, you'll still be free to play. You don't have to spend money.
Yeah, I already see all the people commenting like, no, that's still spending. Like, that's free stuff you're getting. In that case, shit, I'm free to play right now. Nah, I just dropped 50 on the game this morning. On my main account, I got
Battle Pass and shit.
it's the perk, the premium.
Well, you got the premium one.
Yeah.
I'm a cheapskate. I just get the other one.
Oh, I would get all three.
I haven't bought those in probably like 4 or 5 months, maybe longer.
Yeah.
Yeah, the weeklies and monthlies, I haven't paid for them in months.
Nice, man. That's good.
I'm real super cheap now. I learned my lesson. I spent 88 in Diablo in the past 2 weeks, but it was on cosmetics. I'm not chasing power no more. Forget that, bro. That's a rabbit hole, man.
$88 for a skin? One skin? Or is
Well,
there,
no,
like,
on 3 characters.
Oh, I was gonna say.
Yeah. No, the skins is $12 each, but I spend money on 3 characters, and I bought the battle pass.
Yeah.
Nice. There's so many servers on Diablo. You think they're gonna crunch them down too, like they did MFR?
Oh, definitely, yeah.
So
Diablo's gonna lose a lot of players too. There's a lot of stupid pay to win in that game too.
So after no finish.
Like the PvP is just like MFR, same.
For which? Oh, Diablo.
Like
Yeah.
you could hop on
Yeah.
grand and then just kill it.
No, not like that, but yeah, you spend a lot of money. You still have to grind Diablo. That's
Yeah.
the thing about it. You can't.
Yeah.
There's no like.
Go in the shop and do polls. Like, is there polls in
No,
Diablo?
no. There's no loot boxes. You can't buy gear. No. The only thing you can buy. Think of Diablo like this. The way MFR is. with the companions, right? Diablo, you can basically buy companions because the legendary gems, they work like the companion system does.
Gotcha.
But you have to grind, you have to farm. You just
So
can't
it's
buy
not
them.
like a full-on gacha in that sense.
Nah, you have to farm. There's no way around it. Like the guy who spent 25 grand in 1 week,
Did 20,000 dungeon runs.
it took him 30 to 60 hours
Oh,
to spend
whatever.
that money. Grinding.
Yeah, but still.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then when MFR dropped, you just wailed out, go to PvP, and one shot everybody.
So yeah, just go pop Groot in the shop a couple times.
Oh, if you spend 20 grand in MFR, like right now as a new player, by tomorrow you'll be on the top 10 leaderboards.
Yep.
By tomorrow. Probably top 3.
Mm-hmm.
Even without the potential, without the squad rank, without none of that. You just have your special costumes maxed out with the right rolls and the cards and the companions. I think you're good to go.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Godslave were talking, and when I get my booster to level 30, he thinks I'm gonna get 1 6-star out of my 25s that I'm willing to crunch.
Oh,
yeah.
man. That's good that you're
yeah.
going for 30. At least we can see. We'll see if it's because-
the math is there, dude.
yeah.
The math is there. It's
Yeah.
only 25%.
I have the cores willing to crunch, so if I get 1 out
Yeah.
of it, then that's a win, right? Like, fuck.
Because for me, like, I'm a collector. You know, like that's why you see all these stuff that I collect. So I collect stuff, and in this game, even though I don't physically have it, these badges, these this 6-star badges, even if it's Mephisto, they're not special badges. Those, even though I don't use them, they mean something to me.
Oh man, I gave that thing like 120 Dark Zone badges and shit. Like,
And if you think about it, they're like, all right, there's these people that have all these badges. What do we implement so they can kind of give us free up some of their space? And the thing is like, well, that should be our choice. Either we free up some space, or miss out on an opportunity. But that's up to us. Then it will be our own choice to get rid of these badges in some way.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I'm a collector too. I got level 20 badges. I'm not gonna get rid of them. No, they mean something to me.
Mhm.
I worked for that. I earned that.
Yep.
Even if it's useless, I look at that and it's a memory. When it dropped, I was happy.
no, I can't. That shit pisses me off. It's in my inventory. Good gone. Give it to Rocket. Fuck him.
Nah, I'm good off Rocket, man. And I would do it if it can go to 100%. I would even give them a 6-star freaking costume if it can
May
go
as well
to 100%.
try it. I'm just doing it for the content, really.
But 25%, nah, man, it's highway robbery.
25% out of it might be like 22 or 25 that I'm willing to give up. I don't know. It's a lot. And then I have a bunch that I can crunch up, so I might even get more.
What if you have to sacrifice a 6-star costume?
Fuck that. Not 6-star.
There we go.
I'll go probably as deep as like 4.
Oof, that's still tough.
I'll give it a 4-star costume box.
That's tough, man.
What'd you say, Juicy? What'd you say, Juicy?
He said he wouldn't do no 6-star. Hell no. The most he'll do is 4-star.
Oh, okay. So the question that I put it right here in the comment section is, it says, will Savage Land drop before anniversary? We got 22 votes in. It's right now at 50-50. 11 people say yes, 11 people say no. It's right there. It can go either way.
I have no idea.
It would make more sense for them to drop Savage Land, because it would give people something to be excited for, because right now if they drop another event and it's just a companion, it's like, oh, okay, this is just adding more fuel to the flames. It's not really getting people pumped up. But even if they start talking about Savage Land, because it is what we were at that 6 month now. So that's when they said it was going to be, they said it was going to drop in the summer.
My headset died. What I miss?
Nothing much. We're just talking about Savage Land and how I believe it'll make more sense if they drop it now, and then that will give people busy and give something to do while they. Then the next thing to look forward to is the anniversary.
What account are you playing on right now? You're playing as Star-Lord?
It's my free to play account.
Bro, my last 10 dimensional duels have been against Star-Lord. I don't know if everybody fucking strategy did Star-Lord, but I just got absolutely annihilated.
Yeah, Star Lord is awesome.
Yeah, Starless.
He's so annoying, like guard break, and then he just throws a million things on you. I just put my phone down.
There's this one guy. I think his name's Outlaw. He's a Star Lord and just freaking obliterates
That's
people.
a chick, apparently. Everyone in my lines.
Oh, really?
Yeah, apparently it's a chick.
I didn't know.
Big old whale.
Physically?
I don't know.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. They need to follow Animal Crossing, but they're way too greedy for that. What does Animal Crossing do? That's so good.
Dude,
I don't.
Animal Crossing's amazing. I would almost say the game's a masterpiece. Almost.
Really?
Yeah, the game's amazing, dude. It's kind of like just a builder game. It's a super friendly game. Like I'll say one thing about it that's not debatable. Animal Crossing has the best community in all gaming history. There's no players more generous and more friendly than Animal Crossing community. Half of them are girls, but yeah, that game, there's no toxicity in that game whatsoever. Like, period. You don't find it. It's an amazing community. People just help each other. They give each other items. You can trade stuff, give stuff away for free, play with your friends, visit your island. It's an amazing game, bro.
Oh, damn. I thought it was a shooter, like you're in a farm.
No, it's like a kid's game. You're like a little cute, fluffy animal or whatever. You
Good
collect
evening,
fluffy
everyone.
animals. And you put them on your island and you build up their houses. And like you got to go chop down trees and plant fruits and go fishing. And that game is great, man.
That voice. Donkey?
Hello there. How you doing?
What's going on, man?
I thought I'd come and join you in voice for a change.
Yeah, man.
Why are you talking about Animal Crossing? My kids play that shit, man.
What's up, mate? Good day, mate.
The game's great. That should have been Game of the Year. It should have been Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
Do they have multiple versions of that game?
They got a phone game, but
I
it
think
sucks.
my girl plays that on the Switch.
Yeah. On the phone, it sucks. It's another gacha. But on the Nintendo Switch, it's fantastic.
But I think everything's a gacha now. That's how it's going. It's literally there's literally not going to be a game that you can play that you don't have to throw money at.
Yeah, I agree. It's even coming to consoles now with all these battle passes and all this stuff.
I'm telling you,
more about the skins, though, isn't it?
They're gonna start throwing some legislations.
Call of Duty, technically, Destiny and Call of Duty have pay to win. But
did you guys see the MW2 trailer? I'm fucking hyped about
How does Call of Duty have pay to win? What's going on there?
The battle pass has like the meta weapon for the season or whatever, right?
Oh, yeah.
And then if you buy the battle pass and then spend real money to max it out or to get to let's say it's at you unlock that weapon at level 30, right?
Yeah.
And you just pay real money to get to level 30. Now you go in there and you have the weapon first and you go and slaughter but you still need the skill. But the weapon is slightly above the rest. So technically it's like pay to win, even though you can grind it.
Yeah.
Same thing with Destiny. They do the same thing there with the weapons. 27
million views. Did you guys see that trailer 5 days ago?
For what? Trailer for what?
COD? Yeah. And that game's going to be amazing.
It's Modern Warfare 2, huh? Yep.
Yeah.
Eddie, did you see it?
Yeah.
Oh, I was just asking.
I saw it. I'm more interested to see how the PvP, because I remember my Modern Warfare 2 days. The lobbies are just full of trash talking.
That was the Call of Duty that I started with. Was the original.
Yeah, that's where I started really getting into it. I just remember trying to like trash talking in the lobby. and then as soon as the game starts, like, all right, guys, we need to win because you know they're gonna start talking
Those
shit.
classic maps, bro.
I hope they, yeah. Are they gonna? You think they're gonna bring those classic maps back?
High rise and like fuck, what were some of the other ones? Like Rust.
I think those are already out on the other games as well.
High rise.
I could be wrong.
It was like two, like you were fighting on like a two skyscrapers.
Oh no, I don't think so.
I don't know.
I don't play that game enough. I used to play that game religiously. Maybe this is the game that's gonna put me back in. Diablo 4, man. Diablo 4. We will see how it looks. Beautiful.
Diablo 4? I didn't even take a look at that shit.
Oh man, it's gonna be nice. It's console. I just hope it's not pay to win.
For that one.
Yeah.
They just dropped their immortal, and then they're like, oh.
I guess they were working on both at the same time. Two different teams.
So what do we think about Midnight Suns? Do you think that's going to be like heavily monetized?
Nah, but I think it's gonna be trash.
Yeah,
it's a card game. Yeah,
I think it's gonna be buggy.
I seen the cards and I was like, eh.
But I definitely, that is going to be the first strategy, whatever type of game that is, that I play, because I'm definitely gonna give it a shot and try, and just for the story and seeing like, hey, who knows? Maybe turn-based strategy might be something that I didn't know I was into. Nah, probably not. But still, there's something about waiting for you to do an attack. I feel like I'll lose, my focus. But it has what? Scarlet Witch, Ghost Rider, Blade, Iron Man. Then you even create your own character.
They even have Magic.
Yeah, Magic.
That one's console?
It's coming on console, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, so
I think I'm gonna get into that Marvel game, Snap. It'll be my first card game, which is kind of like a turn-based game.
Man.
Oh, Andy, I seen that one on your Discord. You're like, is anybody playing this? And then I looked up, I looked into
that.
it.
What? Honestly, what's the point of that?
I can't. Yeah, I can't do that. So what? You got like a deck of 5 cards, and you just play poker?
It's my first time. I'm not into card games. I never played Yu-Gi-Oh or not Pokemon. I'm not into that. But as I'm getting older, like Diablo, I'm there fighting demons all day. And Call of Duty, they're killing people all day. I need a break, man.
Do you know who played that in soft launch? Legacy played that in soft launch. Legacy played that, and seriously, it's monetized, and it's a fucking card game at the end of the day.
Yeah, I mean, I can see myself getting bored after like an
cards, man. It's just it's ridiculous. It's insane. It's beyond the fucking pale, man. It's like, why would you even do that? It's fucking cards,
for bringing it up.
And it's not poker where you can win money. It's just like you've got it's top trumps. You're literally paying money for top trumps. You want to pay money for top trumps?
No, they said it's free to play friendly.
CJ joined. What up, dude?
CJ in the build. Oh, let me wait. Hold on.
King CJ.
CJ's in the house.
I'm sorry, guys. I just got off a call with a job, and good news. I made it through the first wave. 2 more to go.
Oh, nice.
Good stuff.
Hey, Juicy. I don't think we met before. I'm Donkey. How are you?
My name is CJ.
Here's the thing, though, Donkey. I see that card game Snap like chess. Chess could be super boring for some people, but I like it. So I'm like looking for something, like I said, as I'm getting older, I don't want to go play golf, but I want something more relaxing and less competitive and less toxic.
But you got to play chess for money.
No money. To get all this money and all this gambling stuff out of my life. No, I don't want no more.
Give me your 5-star bishop.
As I was saying, Legacy was playing it. You get blocked at a level where you can't progress unless you have
paywall.
Better cards. It's paywall. It's seriously paywall.
Yeah, that sucks.
And I can kind of understand it in some games, but not in that sort of game. Seriously, like the second that I just throw my cards on the table, fold, and walk away, man.
Yeah. No, I agree. If there's a paywall, the reason they said it was free to play friendly, I was in the single. So that's what the devs said when I saw the trailer. So, but devs are always lying. Like they
Yeah, the
lied
devs
about
probably don't know.
Diablo.
The devs are probably told that, and then the owners go, "No, we're not going to make it free to play. We're going to charge you a fortune.
Yeah.
We want to charge the players." I don't know. The devs are like as far away from the monetization of the game as possible.
Yeah.
You know, they're paid a wage. They're not getting the profits.
Yeah. It would have been my first time, anyways, playing something like that.
I'm
Like you
just
said,
saying, play it, and enjoy it. For God's sake, if it's something that you want to do, enjoy it. But just know that there will come a point where you want to hit a paywall, and that's going to be the same with any bloody game.
well, I don't know. I don't think Diablo has no paywall, dude.
No,
From what
I
I've
like
seen,
Diablo. Diablo has a paywall, but only if you want certain content. There's enough content that can be enjoyed without the paywall.
Yep.
And
true.
that is the difference. That's actually a game loaded with content that drops loads of good stuff for you. I understand that completely. You can enjoy that game as a free to play. You can
No,
enjoy that
you're
game
right.
as a semi
The paywall is
player,
the immortal, the
30 quid a month,
PvP, the
whatever.
battleground. The
So
battlegrounds and the immortal is the paywall.
yeah, but as long as you don't feel the need to go to the top echelons, you can actually enjoy the game. I think the problem is with things like MFR is if you don't do that, you literally run out of things to do. There's nothing
It's nothing.
tangible that you can
Mm-hmm.
enjoy that's new and fresh.
That's true, man.
Level 70, but CJ thinks I want to be a bully. Man, I'm just trying to have fun, bro.
Slave.
Nah, it's fine. I get that. After what you did, I've got a level 90 now, and I'm enjoying it, and it's fun.
Yeah.
I'm not going OP. I'm not trying to smash anyone. I'm just enjoying the new player
Oh,
experience.
I'm smashing them noobs all day long.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
care no more.
I had a
Well
fucking
played, man.
80 kill this morning, 120,
Yeah.
because all the whales quit. So now it's Juicy's time to shine.
It's where Jesse
well,
goes. All right.
He was pretty good anyway, to be fair, bro.
All the whales quit.
Yeah, man.
Why do you
Yeah,
think the
look-
whales quit from your alliance?
I don't know. One of our leaders left for Diablo. It took like 3 of them with him, so I think it was Diablo.
Yeah.
Who
Yeah,
was
that's
it?
what
None
it
of the
is.
piggies left.
Same
Do you know
thing
why
here.
none of the piggies left?
Yeah, that's why you guys beat us this week, because Diablo.
Yeah, but you know why we didn't leave? Because we've never been tryhard. We've always just been a fun alliance of people having a laugh together. We have never been that tryhard.
Yeah, true.
And
Yeah,
that's why we shine. We've got good players, don't get me wrong, but no pressure, do you know what I mean?
yeah.
It's one of them, really, I guess.
Those glasses are sick, man. What are they new? I never seen you with those glasses.
Yeah, they're for the. I'm looking at a screen all day, so.
Yeah,
Hopefully.
we lost 9 players, Donkey. 9 players, dude.
You
for
lost
Diablo.
9, man.
9 for Diablo.
Sheesh.
That's a lot. I know Ragnar left. Was that quite recent, or was that a while ago?
No, he's still there. Me and him are still there. We're just not even really playing. We're just talking about 9 people who completely just said goodbye.
Yeah.
Yeah, include me and Ragnar. That's 11 because we're not even really playing.
But that's what happens, isn't it? Like, I know X-Force lost a couple. Mags isn't playing.
Magaluma?
Yeah, it's gone.
No way.
5 days out. He's gone to Diablo. Doesn't give a shit about MFR
No
anymore.
way.
Yes, way.
Bro, I got goosebumps right now.
Oh, you're so shocked.
You heard it here first,
Dude,
guys.
Magaluma is the biggest tryhard on the server. Props to him.
Yeah.
I have nothing but respect for that guy.
Are you friends with Magaluma on the?
I got goosebumps right now.
No,
I'm not friends with. We're enemies, but I respect him. I respect him.
It was 5 days, 3 days ago, and yeah, Diablo.
Holy smokes! I would have never thought he would
server because Max is from England, you know.
Oh my god, dude! I would never expect. That's the last guy I expect to quit the game.
Russians, so I went to a North American server instead.
Holy smokes! Yeah, that's news to
And
me,
now,
man.
like,
Yeah, Logan's my new
literally,
account.
trust me, Mags is doing like very, very strong from what I can see.
Mags is the biggest tryhard on the server. No one can deny that. He lived inside of PvP.
Speaking of
He
Yeah,
lived
alliances,
there.
but
Andy, get
now
in
in
here and help us with
Diablo,
this fucking alliance already,
now in
bro.
Diablo, up there competing with some of the best in Diablo already.
All right, I just need to finish
Yeah,
this.
and the way he grinds, he's gonna be a monster in Diablo. He's gonna be absolutely a monster.
There's
He'll
certain
be a
players
well
that are
killer.
like that. Like Whistling Death, who left ages ago, is already in my clan, literally streaking away with like all the points, all the scores, all the builds, and etc.
All the goodies, mate. He's got all the goodies.
What was it that made
Absolutely.
Megaluma just say fuck it? Was it the core booster?
I don't know. I think it's a combination of the core booster and from what I was seeing is about which is a lot of people have got this about the fact that you're now being forced to widen your roster and the alliance raid stuff.
Yeah, Diablo came out, then they just took a shit in everybody's mouth.
Basically, yeah, and then you can just build your own class and you can do whatever you want. And it's kind of almost like what MFR should have been
Yeah.
in some respects. And I mean, I enjoy the game because of the community and stuff, and I'm not taking it very seriously anymore. But I think if this had happened when I was right into probably 3 or 4 months ago when I was actually waiting on the game, I might have just gone bollocks and just left completely. But at the moment, I'd already scaled back and I'm just enjoying it for what it is and doing all accounts and stuff like that. So I will stick around with it. But they're not doing themselves any favours, are they? At the end of the day,
No.
Yeah.
they're shooting themselves in the foot every opportunity, and you almost want to. Every time they make a decision, you kind of wince
Mm-hmm.
about, oh, that's going to fuck a few more people in the community. Oh, there's going to be a few more gone from that one. Do you know what I mean?
I just expected it at this point, so when I get something nice, it's like, oh, there we go. This time like Godsley
Yeah,
was saying, you gave me steak for dinner and not peas.
exactly. And I think that's something that you were saying in your video, GS, that they're conditioning you to be disappointed. So when something happens that's mildly okay, you think it's amazing.
Yeah.
You know. Oh well, it is what it is. They've screwed a massive franchise and a beautiful game.
Yeah.
A beautiful game, to be fair.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, this game has the opportunity.
Yeah. I agree, man. I've been saying it, bro. I think the game is a masterpiece. It's just ruined by greed. That's it.
Yeah.
But the thing is, the short-sightedness of it is that
The
if
CJ in
they'd
the
have just
background, it's like,
reined
oh,
it in,
greed.
if they'd have reined it in,
Y'all
they
spitting.
What
could.
up, Brandon?
I want to hear CJ's thoughts. I haven't heard from my boy
Yeah.
CJ.
What do you think about it, CJ?
Everybody's spitting, but like 7 months too late when I've already been saying this. So, I mean, good job. Everybody's spitting now, but like,
Oh, now we want to
the
speak
game
up.
is
He
what it
says.
is. So, I mean,
Well, the greed, to be clarified, the greed is what I said earlier, the nano. If that was never in the game, we would have had a different game, a whole different experience.
Yeah, Wales would have had all their heroes at good, all
It still
6-star
would've made
gear.
they would have made the same amount of money, if not more.
Yep. That's all. CJ had to say.
bro,
Oh no, my bad. I interrupted him. Go ahead, CJ.
No, I mean, I told you I was done talking about this game. I just,
What?
there's not much to say.
What? Okay, so you've been playing Nino Cooney over there. What is Nino
Just
Cooney
chatting, bro.
doing?
We're just chatting.
What is Nino Cooney doing that MFR should take notes from?
Everything.
Everything.
Literally. Like, they have some of the thing that killed Marvel Future Revolution is they took a lot of systems from all their other games, but they made them much worse. Like the car system in Marvel Future Fight is not this greedy. The gear system and how it is to grind it, it's not that greedy in Lineage 2 Revolution. And you got the invasions. They took those from 7DS, but like the 7DS is like way more layered and like I mean, I think they're doing good now when they like added in like the guard damage. Like you need guard damage on the Magneto one and stuff like that. But you know, like that the beginning of it where it
Yeah,
was
but
just
that's a
like,
one-off. That's a
yeah, right.
one-off. That's
Yeah,
not happened
the
before
first
or
couple ones were like
since.
mob boss, and it was just like, wow, that's it. Mob boss.
Where
So
they get the core system from? What game was that in?
you talking about the actual core system?
Yeah.
Bro, that's just their own system they're made up with, and as we
So
can
you're saying
see,
they took multiple systems
Oh,
from like
so
different
we're
games and then
really
just threw
lucky that
Marvel's
this is a
skin on it?
one-off first for us.
nah, man,
Future
that core
Future might
system
have
is
something like a
MFR
core
exclusive.
system, but it's different.
Hmm. Gotcha.
But yeah, they just I don't know what they. Yeah, I mean, and the thing about it is a lot of the changes that are in Nino, they literally could like do that in Marvel Future Revolution. But I feel like if they do make those changes, you know what? No, I feel like they. I feel like even the whales might want these changes too, even if it might screw some of them. I think they're at this point. Even the whales just want to see the game do better, regardless.
Yeah.
So
We always want to
I
see
heard
the
something
game do better. I mean, there's
a
a
while back before Nino come out. I don't know how true it is or not, but basically MFR was a finance platform for them to get this new game that probably Nino ready, and then it would get thrown to the back burner as soon as it was.
yeah.
well, if you
I
it,
think you see that writing on the wall though. When I first reported that they were trying to focus on their blockchain, that's kind of when I was just like, "Oh wow, all right, I guess that makes sense." And they said Nino was part of that, and I already knew Nino like made like 100 million. It was like 50% of Net Marvel's portfolio one time, and I was just like, "Yeah, I don't see what they're gonna do with Marvel Future Revolution yet." So, but Nino's
But
out,
they could have
and
made it so annoying. They could have made it. That could have doubled it. If they'd have done it right, they could have doubled it with MFR
yeah, they could have.
because
I'm
of
not
the
saying
IP.
MFR is dead and gone, but I'm just saying if they wanted to work. First off, let's start with the companion system in both games. Like, why can't the companions actually walk around with us? Like, you want people to spend all that money? At least give people more than just one skill and then they're out.
Every 30
I just want to start
seconds.
off with that one.
what if the companion walks with us and does some damage, but every 30 seconds he does his special.
Yeah, that's how it is in
You
Nino.
know,
Like literally, your companion walks around with you, and it's just like a basic attack randomly. And then every 25 seconds, 30, 41, whatever their cooldown time is, they do their special attack, and then it's a cooldown again. That's what I wanted the companion system to be in Marvel Future Revolution,
I
and
didn't
it's
want a
way
companion
less
system.
expensive. But you know,
My best companion would be a companion that comes in, clicks his fingers, the other companion disappears, and then he fucks off as well, and then you can actually do PvP.
I'll be the Thanos companion.
Exactly.
There it is.
Comes
Just
down
does
and
the snap.
snaps.
The
Thanos
snap.
companion does the snap,
That was
disappears, he disappears, and then you can just get on with PvP.
that would be interesting. Just shows up, does a snap, gets rid of the other companion.
and that's
Yeah,
another
basically.
thing they
Isn't that what
made.
Chavez does? She just punches the bitch and then
Well, kind of, yeah, kind of, but she
goes
attacks.
away.
Kinda, but it's not quite. It's not. It needs to be more bang, snap, gone.
Instantaneous, yeah.
Yeah, instantaneous.
Yeah,
You
that's
haven't got an advantage. They
I
haven't
mean,
got an
Hulk is
advantage,
really
and
the
then
only
you.
one who fucking stays around for a little bit. He jumps down, provokes, and then he's there for like a little bit.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Ano-
yeah, I get what you're saying, CJ.
No,
But
I was gonna say another big thing they messed up on was they made companions way too needable in like PvP. I think that was the other big mistake because how it is in Ninu, like your companion is like OP in PvE, but then when it comes to PvP, they scale like the companion's damage back by like 30%, and then they have like their OP skill, like the third skill, it's not active inside PvP. So the companions are just there and they help out, but they're not like, oh shit, I'm gonna drop this Hulk. GG's.
Yeah. I've been one shot by Moon Knight, bro.
yeah, bro, we were talking about that earlier. Like, I just started to realize now that like the past 2 months I've been heavily focusing my companions because they help you a lot in this
Bull.
game.
I done got ran by Icarus a couple times. Didn't feel good.
Yeah, it's like a whole nother badge and shit having this shit to 6-star.
Mm.
Strong.
But again, a lot of these changes I'm saying is like it would definitely screw over some whales who invest into the systems, and I understand why they don't want to revert any of the changes that's in Ninu because imagine if Dragon's Blood asks for a refund. Oh my god.
He won't get it. There's no way.
Yeah, I think there's a certain point that you can't really ask for that back.
They gonna find a way.
He has the money for some good lawyers.
He gets like a
Dude,
yeah, unless
hey,
he gets like a lawyer
You
and
gonna
starts like a
find a
The
way.
only
lawsuit.
way he get his money back is with
he
legislation.
is a lawyer. If he refunds, the game is shut down tomorrow.
Damn. He is a lawyer?
Nah, I'm just kidding, man. If he refunds, bro, just hang on, install. It's game
It's
over.
Elon Musk.
Like a certain
That's what
point,
it
man.
is.
There's a certain point you can't just fucking be like,
Yeah, that guy's ridiculous. But you know what? He's a small fry compared to the whale in Diablo who spent 25 grand in a week.
Damn,
That's
25 grand.
absolutely
Joking,
crazy.
He's not a small fry.
well, it's like
He
going to
spent
buy a
over
Ferrari and
million.
fucking test driving it for a little bit and then being like, no, it's not the color I wanted, boss. Like all scratched up and shit. No, man. Like,
Well, I say he's a small fry because he didn't nano none of his companions.
oh,
Yeah. If he really wanted to go balls deep, he could have.
I was just saying that's a good example. It's like I want to buy a $100,000 car and like test drive it for a little bit, bring it back the next day. Wanted.
It's crazy.
I've got to go and walk the dog, guys. I'll see you later. It's been lovely catching up with you all.
Hey, thanks for stopping by,
dog.
Donkey.
Have a good one, Mike. Good day.
Take care, guys. See you later.
Boy, sound like the crack.
It's got that golden voice.
I mean, look, the proof is in the pudding with Diablo. They're making a killing, right? Money wise. And there's so many, like Donkey was saying, there's so much to do outside of that. They let you grind, farm, so many game modes. So, yeah, there is a paywall. I agree. The paywall is the Immortals, the PvP, the Battlegrounds. That's the paywall. And the challenge rifts to be on top of the leaderboards. But that's it. That's only maybe like 10% of the entire game. You know, where in Future Revolution, it's the other way around. 90% of the game is PvP.
When's the 1 year? Is it coming?
August.
You started God Slave or when I started?
I say when you started, because beta doesn't really count for me.
Oh my
If
god.
that's the case, it would be this month.
Man.
If I mean, they could drop it like that this month and be like, this is the 1 year since it came out.
1 year for you? Wow.
But
Y'all even
I've
get
been
me
playing
started
since
on
June, dude.
it's all
Since
fun.
June of last year.
Wow.
so Nino Cooney's celebrating their 1 year. Are they celebrating the beta or from the official launch for in over there?
Yeah, we got a different one. It's only the 1 year for the Korean server. I mean, we're gonna get like little tidbits here and there, but like all the other stuff that Talia brought up and like excited for and stuff. That's just for like the Korean server.
But in the Korean server, their 1 year anniversary, is that starting from when the beta or from the official launch over there in the Korean server?
They never had a beta. Like basically, the Korean server is the beta.
Damn.
So August then. So at the end of August 25th is when I started. That's when you guys think it'll come?
Yeah.
I started in soft launch, but like after I seen like how incompetent Netmarble was in soft launch, I was like, wow, these guys are really stupid. So I kind of stopped playing until global launch.
YG says that Dragon's Blood does have nanos on his companions.
Oh,
All four maxed out?
All 4 maxed out, YG?
Imagine.
Max says Jitesh. But you know Jitesh sometimes just likes throwing the fuel in the flyer. Oh man. Yeah, they can definitely. They got to pull
Man's got a
something
maxed out
big.
Icarus, bro. What? Applies 20% attack, increase buff for 6 seconds.
Disgusting.
So he gets 20% attack just from his 6-star Icarus?
This disgusting.
What?
Wow.
Increase companion skill damage by 25%. Bro, this guy's companion's gonna one-shot me.
So Andy, you're asking about how many shards, right? For that, well, it's 70 times 6.
Andy, are you on your main right now? Sorry. Go ahead, Godslave.
Yeah, 70 times 6 will get you the nano, but to get the bonuses from the nano, you need an additional 150 times. Gosh, it's a lot of math. Yeah, it's a lot of math because it's 10 shards, and you need to do that 15 times for each step, and there's like 6, so it's 150 times 6
Oh my
times
god.
7 times 6, and then add 630 to that. It's a lot of math, dude.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get 1-6, and this guy's talking about nanos.
Well, the nanos is what makes it crazy overpowered.
Yeah.
Andy, if you're on your main, go look at, you're streaming right now, go look at Mehmet's Icarus, and look at the bonus that it gives him.
Max Icarus?
Yeah, if you look at Mema, he's maxed out Iron Man.
Oh, okay. I'm doing the.
But you know, there's RNG for those bonuses too, like a lot of RNG.
Bro, it looks like he got pretty lucky then. Who knows? Is it like different
Nah,
buffs every
Oh.
time?
I
There's-
doubt it. The
they
way
s-
you would know if look at the stats, right? The stats can roll for the nanos. They could roll 4 different ways. They could roll white, which is average. They could roll
Yeah, his shit's red.
blue. They could roll blue. They could roll gold, or they could roll red. Kind of the same rarity as everything else in the game. And if you see someone with a nano companion with all red stats, including the bonus, everything is red. That's a god roll. But I think it's impossible. There's way too many layers of RNG for you to even see that.
Good God Almighty.
You're gonna see like white or yellow or blue or a combination. You're not gonna see everything with just red stats on there. No
He's got
way.
purple and red.
All of them are like that. All of them purple and red, or some are
The
white?
defense is purple, and then the attack is red, and then it says applies 20% attack increase buff for 6 seconds.
And what color is that?
It's red.
Oh yeah, that's a god roll for that. But the purple is whatever. It's average.
Gotcha. Yeah. So he got average on the defense, and then he rolled the god roll on the attack.
Yeah.
But it gives another buff when you fully nano.
Yeah. See, no, when you nano, I have like 6 nanos. When you nano, it's not a big deal. It's nothing. A nano gives you just a small increment, like of defense. Like one
He's
of my
getting
red
another
stars,
20% attack. I don't know how he's getting that.
he's getting that from the stages. They're stages. That's
Wild.
yeah. Okay. So when you first nano, right? You unlock
It's one nano, yeah.
15 stages. 15 stages for 1 red star. That's how you get that.
And then you gotta go through all of them.
You have to go through. Yeah, you have to go through all of them to unlock the bonus. And it's 10
On
shards per
so
stage.
15
So it's 100
times 7.
It's
15
150
stages.
shards for each nano, and it's 70 shards just to get the nano. So you're looking at 210
Wow.
shards off the rip, and that's just for 1 red star. So it's 210 times 6, and then factor in the 630 that costs to get it to 6-star.
Good God, man.
It's bananas. It's not. That's why I said it's just like Diablo's gems. It's the same jazz, dude.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. It's the same rabbit hole. It's bananas.
Fucking A, man.
Well, at least I got them all right now until they release another one next month. Gotta catch them all.
It's gonna be a long time before I even get 1 nano on my companion.
Bro, I'm just trying to get them to 6.
Yeah. That's crazy. They try to call this something else. That's Nano companion to me, and soon Nano special badges.
You think, or is the cards coming? Nano cards? Because I got a couple like I got 2 Star Lords, 2 Captain Americas, and 2 of the Magic ones.
Yeah, I think cards, Nano cards will be
Next, and
yeah,
then
and then
Mark is gonna go if it goes how I think it will.
okay, CJ, what do you think is gonna happen?
It's probably gonna be like the same system where you probably want to have all red roll. Well, in Marvel Future Fight, it's you want to have all blue rolls.
What, for
But
cards? Are we talking cards, or what are we
yeah,
talking
we're
about
talking
here?
about the cards. Talking about the cards. But what
Okay.
they're probably going to do is they're probably going to make you do 5 or 6 normal cards to nano 1 star, and you want that 1 star to be red all across. And then if you want to re-roll that card because you roll like let's say a blue or a green somewhere, then you're probably going to have to use the same special card to re-roll that stat.
Well, we got the tickets for the rerolls now, don't we? Or like the
I don't know.
bonus.
I don't know, man. That's not for the that's you silly goose. That's not for the stars. That's for the stats just on the card, man.
Oh, you're talking about stars?
I'm talking about the actual stars.
So there'd be RNG on getting your
Yeah,
star
RNG. They're going to be RNG.
on the nano for the cards.
Yes, on the nano for the stars, they're going to be RNG.
And so, like, I'll need a Captain America to go into a Captain America, for example.
You're probably going to need a Captain America to go into Captain America. If you finish nano in your card and it doesn't have the stats you want, you're probably going to have to use another Captain America card to re-roll that.
Whoa. To re-roll the stars, not the not
the stats, the stars. They're probably gonna have 2 options where they were like,
why are you gonna roll the stars? Just okay, so it should be like the same thing. When I combine my costumes, there's no RNG on that.
look, man, that's how it works in Marvel Future
It
Fight.
should just give me 2 red stars when I put a Captain America in a Captain America. It should give me a red star on the bitch.
No, that's how they're probably gonna make you use like I said, they're probably gonna make you use like 4 or 5 regular 6-star cards
What?
to nano 1 star on your special card, and then once you nano all the what is it, like I think like 6-star. Once you nano all 6 stars of those, now you're gonna look. Okay,
all these cards from? Where do they think I'm getting all these cards from? What? You're talking
They want you to.
6 stars?
They want you to spend. They want you to spend.
yeah, man, it's gonna
The
be
bottom line.
ridiculous.
Bro,
Nano
I'm
cards are gonna be ridiculous.
DZ missions, like I'm out of fucking options
Look,
here now, fellas.
we know one thing for sure. This is for sure, unless you the most optimistic person on earth. Every time there's a new upgrade, there's either a new resource or a very heavy price tag behind it. That's just the bottom line. They're not, I mean, you even said it with the cores. They're just not going to let you hoard a bunch of cards, hoard a bunch of cores, and just the update comes and bam, here it is. Let me go on, and use all my resources. And now I got all this free power that I've been saving in the car. No, it doesn't work like that in this game. I wish it did, man. And like to rebuttal that, it's not my fault that they took a year or 9 months or whatever X amount of months to fix this core system. It's not my fault. It should be where you put three cores in there. No, 5, excuse me. 6 cores in the machine, and it guarantees you a 6-star. That's how it should be. It ain't my fault that I had all these cores in the stores because they took so long. Like, but yeah, the nano cards, I agree 100% with CJ. It's gonna be some, super expensive price tag.
I just want to be able to put these 2 Captain Americas that I got. Just as soon as the update drops, just let me crunch these into each other.
Yeah, you'll be able to do that if you want to spend $500 for the new material that you need. That's it. For 1 card, by the way, 500.
Nano cards is going to be so OP
and so expensive.
Yeah, they're going to be OP. They're going to. You might F around and say they might break the game because that's what they did in Marvel Future Fight. The nano cards, it literally broke the game.
The game's already broken. Hulk broke the game.
Bro, Companions was the newest system, and they just went straight to nano.
But imagine Hulk.
Game's already broken, dude. I mean, I'm at level 70 because the game is broken. I mean, there's no way around it, man.
If the game wasn't broken, we would all be at 120 and having at least decent.
I mean, I'm doing fine now.
Fights.
The whales all quit, but that's just me.
No, I'm sure it's going to be easier to hit leaderboards now with all the players leaving for sure.
Oh yeah, I've been doing fine the last 2 months. I've been just steady grinding.
You think this game's secretly in beta, and then after the 1 year, they're gonna start pushing the ads for it?
I think that's a
No.
bunch of bullshit. The game's been in beta. Fucking. There's no way the game is secretly in beta.
Yeah, the ship has sailed, man. Look, he even said it. They're making money from Nano. They're good. They don't need this. Think of it as if you're a business owner, right? Let's say you even own the mall and you got a Foot Locker, J.C. Penney's, whatever, and the store that's making you the most money is the one you're going to focus on. And the store that's not making money, you're just going to leave it there, whatever. And if it loses money, you're going to close it down. And they do. And you know what? The scary part is Netmarble is notorious for doing that. They already shut down 3 games within just 12 to 24 months of launch. And one of them was Marvel. The other one was Disney. And no, 2 of them. No, one was Marvel, one was Disney, and I forgot the other one. Star Wars was the 3rd one. All huge names. They shut them down, bro. They weren't making money.
Damn.
I hope that.
What up, Exotic?
But if it did, I wouldn't be surprised. It wouldn't surprise me if they say, hey, guys, we're sorry to announce this, but servers shut down in March. It wouldn't surprise me.
Even after they got the rewards?
No, the rewards is nothing. The reward is nothing, dude. That doesn't mean anything.
If it's not making them money.
It's all about money coming in versus money going out.
Mm-hmm. Like that MMO game that was going to come out on consoles for Marvel got canceled.
Yeah. It got canceled? When did that get canceled?
I
heard about that.
Like a month ago. A couple weeks ago or a month. Yeah. And then the reports came out that there wasn't even that much money being put into that game anyways. So it was already going to be, it was destined to fail. It's like they were trying to
what company was that?
They were trying to cash in on the, the IP, the Marvel IP. What if they did what if the same thing that Marvel's doing the same thing? Just trying to cash in on the Marvel IP. It never really was ever planning to put a lot of money into this.
No. I realized the Marvel Future Revolution was really like a project baby. Like I feel like they really, really had like big hopes for this game. But with that being said, I feel like development and marketing and all that for this game probably was a lot for them to handle, and that's probably why like a lot of the paywall was just in your face. So they can recuperate as much money as possible.
Probably, yeah.
Nah, man. You can see it. This game definitely had love, care. It had all of it behind it. You can see the destiny.
Oh yeah. Dude, the music alone is 10 out of 10. Graphics, gameplay. I agree with CJ, man. They had huge
story the first time. Yeah, I agree as well. Sorry.
Yeah, they have huge hopes for this. This was a project where they thought, I mean, it is a masterpiece. It's just had fall apart. But yeah, they weren't planning to, like, this was not supposed to be a cash grab in the sense where we're going to make this amazing game and spend hundreds and maybe thousands of hours in development for graphics, sound, voice acting, get all this costume design, artists, and then just shut it down after 2 weeks and get our money and go. No. They want this game to last a decade if possible. But again, it's just like a store. You don't open up, a supplement shop so it could shut down in 2 years. You don't do that with business. So you want the business to last as long as possible. This is a successful business. But, a lot of things happen. I don't really know the details, but we could see the writing on the wall. I mean, Magaluma just left. I literally got goosebumps because he's the biggest fan of this game. he's like you, Juicy. He just grind Dimensional Duel, Omega War. Every Omega War, he's in there. Every
I'm sitting in
DD, like
Dimensional Duel right now, it's trying to get this special caution box.
Magaluma will have over 150 matches day one.
I usually sit around like 80, yeah.
How many matches do you need to do?
He's there all day, dude.
In one day, I could do like 80 easy, but this guy.
I'm a night owl. That's how I know. I'm a night owl. So sometimes I go to bed at 3 in the morning, and Magaluma's there in DD. At 3 in the morning,
like 80 ND and
like, damn, don't you sleep? Let me.
That's wild.
Yeah, Magaluma, he's the biggest tryhard on the server. As he played more DD than anybody. So to see him leave like that, it's crazy. Crazy.
What server am I on? Right now I'm on my main account is on SQAUD, and then I start a free-to-play account on Hydra.
I could understand a lazy whale quit the game because he's waiting in queue or he got bored or Diablo is now a hot topic. He wants to go whale over there and flex over there. I could see that. But
Jimmy Bridges.
Someone like Magaluma, it's hard to believe that. Because if anything, I want to say he was the biggest fan of the game on the server.
Mm-hmm.
So sad, man.
About NRG look like he about to slip away from Marvel Future. He keeps saying he's not, but all right. You on Diablo more than you are on Future Fight, my friend.
Yeah, the game's definitely a lot better than it was. Like if you start a free-to-play account now, you're laughing. Compared to when we started, you guys can learn from all the mistakes and shit we all made.
Something you gotta understand is now with Nino and Diablo out, you're not going against what we started out with. No, now you're going against, okay, let's look at these two other games over here. What are they starting out with? And unfortunately, yeah, that's kind of where it's at.
It's sad, but it's the truth.
Definitely a lot better now, though. Not that I would ever start a fucking new account. No way.
It's more fun, bro.
No way. I don't got time for that. I just fucking put my phone down and go do chores around the house. Clean up. I'm a stay-at-home dad. I don't got time to fucking.
Dude, it takes 5 minutes a day. I literally got an account on Central City where I just log in and out. 1 minute per day. I'm on it. And after 5 months, 4 months, I'll have a full regional set.
Full regional.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just by logging in.
The biggest problem with Marvel Future Revolution is it has a grind, and I guess it can be quote unquote rewarding. But theirs is, instead of making us go out there and work for it, it's like, all right, go ahead and log in for it, and that's it. That's my
right. There is a grind. You're right. There is a grind. It's called Dimensional Duel and Omega War. And the problem with that grind, I'm speaking as a top 3 player at the time, where I had issues as a top 3 player. I was super overpowered ahead of the game because of spending, right? My problem was chasing that grind involves frustration because I'm grinding, but I'm frustrated because I have 3,000 points. I'm about to hit 100K points for Omega War. Oh, at the last second, guard broken. I'm dead. I lost half my points. That's it. Now I have to run it back. Sometimes it'll take, and you got to wait 30 minutes on top of that. And then I'm doing DD and the same thing. You fight the same guy in the world chat. So what I'm saying is there's a grind, but it involves a semi-toxic environment or
You can say unfun.
You cut out.
He cut out.
That's the best word for it. Unfun.
Unfun.
The grind is unfun. Even as a top 3 player, it was unfun. Compared to now, my grind with Diablo, I could say it gets boring and it gets repetitive, but it doesn't get frustrating. So I'm willing to tolerate the boredom, the monotony, and if I get burnt out, whatever, then I'll go do something else, but I'm not mad.
Oh, wrong build in DD. Wrong build in DD. No.
You see how juicy is now? You don't have that problem in Diablo.
No.
Or like you
This
yesterday,
guy's gonna
you're in
expose
TD,
me.
you're fighting with your Spider-Man, and then you're all great. Why am I fighting this 3 million power player? You don't have those issues when you're grinding Diablo. That's
Oh,
why.
I changed my build. Thank
That's the
God.
same thing I told Indy. I mean, that's like definitely like a player based thing because like in Ninu, like it as big as the pay to win is in PvP, the PvP is so pay to win that they're dropping a free to play PvP. That's how crazy it is. But even with that being said, because of the player base being so huge, I have not ran into a single whale in PvP at all. Like whales are actually fighting whales.
Because the matchmaking is putting them against them, right?
Yeah.
Nobody else is. There's not that many people playing. I think they're trying to get more people to play the PvP by doing this event thing. 1,200.
Mm-hmm.
I can see some people giving it a shot. I don't think it's gonna work.
Yeah, that dimension to do is absolutely disgusting.
It's not fun, bro.
Different on every server, I guess. I mean, I don't know. I don't really know.
Well, you're Spider-Man. That's the difference.
I lose to Spider-Man, so yeah, I hear you. I don't run accuracy. And I'm fine. I'm fucking top 10 in my server, no accuracy. Fine. Fine with that.
Boo this man.
I don't know, man. It feels like for some reason I look around and it feels like every server is just getting weaker, and then like every time I look at New Star City rankings, it feels like we're getting stronger. And I
Big
kind
ass
of
titties.
just a little bit. It pees me off.
I thought you were on Hydra, CJ.
No, I'm on New Stark City, one of the most disgusting servers in the game.
I don't know why I thought you were on Hydra, because all those other cats are on Hydra, probably.
Yeah. A lot of Hydra is like very top heavy, but like spread it out, it's kind of like
Do you guys
mid.
all, like, Hydra, Omega Flight, and New Stark, they all queue together?
Yep.
Yikes.
I know, right? It's nasty.
Yeah, I wouldn't survive in that world.
Bro, you should have been here when it was like people like Mort and like Tony and Boba just queuing. Unrelentless. You got God Slave on his Iron Man and Omega War. Oh my God, it was absolutely cancer. PvP used to be cancer in New Stark City.
I got 8,000 Omega points. I don't know what to buy.
Like Godslave was saying though, like when he was top 3 or whatever, he used to have to queue Omega War all day and try to get that lucky one. I fucking queued up one this morning, bro. Got just one Omega War, 170k. I got like 80 kills, and then I was
Those
like,
feel good.
and
Yeah.
then I was like, hang on a minute, I shouldn't be doing this. And then I looked at our rankings, and like looked at everybody else's alliance, like half our server left.
Yeah, those are great. That happened to me a couple times. My
Half
first
our
one is
server
like
left. Now it's Juicy's time to shine.
it's a bunch of kills, and then you don't have to worry about it for the rest of the day. It's such a relief. Yeah.
But it's been like that for the past week, is what I'm saying. So like I've just got on, played one, and then that's how I can tell a lot of people quit. Is when I just have to get on and play one.
Yeah,
Well, I
so
would like to see the numbers here, CJ. Where's your video with the numbers, bro? You're the numbers guy.
The numbers, bro. You don't want the numbers.
You don't want the numbers.
What's the numbers looking like for MFR?
Or who's the cat that posts
Numbers.
all the screenshots of the server numbers?
I don't do that. I was talking about like the revenue. No, I will say this. I will say this. Scarlet Witch increased the game's downloads, but she really didn't do much for the revenue.
When Juicy's on top of the leaderboards, you know the game's not doing well.
Yeah, like player base wise, like downloadable wise, and seeing new players, she did good. But like as far as revenue wise, it was kind of
they didn't hit 3 mil.
no. They didn't even hit 2 mil.
Oh no.
Yeah, man.
I was wrong because I predicted 3 mil.
Ah,
I thought she was gonna bring some money.
nah, she brought a lot of downloads, but I guess people came in and it was just like, oh, this game's cool, but I don't look like I want to spin here.
I'll tell you, I was expecting you to wail out on Scarlet Witch, to be honest.
Nah, man, I'm done. I don't care if it's Silver Surfer, Ghost Rider. I'm done whaling. I'm done whaling on any game. It's not an MFR thing. I learned my lesson. I spent too much money on gotchas in the past 10 years, and
This is
this
like
was
my
the
second one. So I'm still
yeah.
learning them, bro.
What
How many
what
gotchas
what
have you played?
what game was
Oh,
the
a
most that you
lot.
spend on Godslave?
Oh, MFR, MFR.
Okay.
But the most I spend in 1 month was and then quit a month later was the game before MFR, which was Injustice 2 Mobile. And that was supposed to that's why I'm so upset with myself, because that was supposed to be my learning lesson. When I quit and I quit that game out of just boredom, nothing else. I think it's a great game. I quit, I got bored, I started playing something else on console, maybe Call of Duty or something, Warzone.
Yeah.
And then I said to myself, man, I just spent 4 grand over there. I could have I could have upgraded my chair. I could have bought a new computer, something. I could have went on a vacation. And like for what? I got a $10,000 roster and I uninstalled the game. So when I
Oof.
uninstalled that game, it was like, wow, there's 10 grand, right? And I said to myself, when I played MFR, I said to myself, I'm only gonna spend $50 a month on this game. So the same thing doesn't happen to me like it did in Injustice. And I fell down a rabbit hole because I know I got a gambling problem. I already see it, the dopamine, and it's an addicting personality. It's just it is what it is.
Yeah,
I
we all
love
got our
gambling.
thing, man. I'm a heavy smoker. I smoke weed and shit and cigarettes, so I'm the same
I,
way. When MFR started, I was like, I can't afford this fucking like I played console games, so I was like, I can't afford this. I'm just gonna play free to play. And then Black Friday came around, and I spent a little bit of money. And then my girlfriend's like, you have $50 to spend a month on that game. And she looked me in the eye. So
see
now,
that
from
that's the thing
from
with
Black
me.
Friday
Like
on, I've
I can swipe. That's the issue. It's like that's
yeah,
why even for Diablo, I'm tempted to spend a grand in that
my old
game.
lady
I
keeps me
mean,
in
yeah,
line.
I'm tempted. I'm the man of the house, so the wife, she's like, "You're crazy. That's so stupid," but she doesn't bother me about it. It's my money. You know what I mean? I paid freaking the mortgage. What's she gonna say? So, and my car's paid, and I don't have like that responsibility like that. I'm pretty
Yep.
good, but it doesn't make sense. That doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if I could just swipe. It does. At the end of the day, it's not making any sense. You swipe, you have fun, then you uninstall. That's what at least for me, that's what I've gone through.
Some months I
So,
didn't even spend anything, but yeah, $30 to $50 is what Juice is spent every month.
well, it'll add up.
It
It'll
fucking
add up.
does,
As
man.
long
It
as you don't
does.
regret it. I don't have a problem with spending. That's not the issue. My problem is with gambling, like random loot boxes, $89 for a random core. You can't select it. That's my issue. It's not if you want to spend $1,000 on cosmetics or other stuff like that, that's fine. It's your money. You're not hurting nobody. But the gambling part about it, because it leaves a bad taste in your mouth. Oh, I didn't get what I want. And then they're kind of scamming you. It's a scam at the end of the day. The loot box, the drop rates is all a scam at the end of the day. So that's my issue with it. And then guys like me that have this addicting personality, they capitalize on that because we entertain ourselves by gambling. You didn't think I have
Mm,
fun every Friday night opening up 1,000 loot boxes? Of course I did. But it's just dumb. At the end of the day, it's just dumb because it's just a phone game. You know what I mean? It says there's a poor way to entertain yourself. Like I can entertain
yeah.
myself without doing that,
Hmm.
and I used to justify it by that. Oh, I'm being entertained. Well, you should
Everyone's
just.
got their
That's why I
thing
said
though.
I'm gonna
Like I
go
was
play
saying, man, some
Destiny.
people drink, some people smoke, some people gamble, some people fucking sell meth, like everyone's got their thing.
But I learned, dude, because I made a New Year's resolution: no more gambling, and I've been sticking by that.
Nice.
Since
That's
New
good.
Year's, I haven't gambled at
I'm
all.
trying to quit smoking. Fuck.
I quit smoking in 1999. New Year's of 1999 was the last. My last cigarette was the last day of '98, and I quit
Nice.
on the
I was like
first.
5 years old.
Yeah, dude. I was like 20. I quit. Yeah, man. I quit smoking weed too. I quit bad habits. Gambling was a bad habit of mine. I used to love gambling cards and poker
Everyone's
and all
got
that.
something, bro, and I'm
Yeah,
not
I
scared
had a
to admit
whole
it,
lot of
bro.
something. I had a whole lot of something. So it's like one step at a time. I had all kind of addictions, dude. I have a very addictive personality. I go into a hobby and I get lost in the hobby, and it's just a bad thing to be addictive like that, you know. So now I'm learning how to be casual, and it's tough. It's not easy because I do want to spend money in Diablo, but I'm like, nah, man. At the end of the day, look, I
Not worth
saw
it.
Diablo 4 yesterday, and I'm like, man, no
As
way. I'm
long as
not
you're
gonna.
having fun, man. You don't have to
Nah,
spend
you
money to
gotta be
have fun.
smarter. It's not about having fun because you can have fun without spending. That's my argument.
Exactly.
Level 70, man. I have more fun. I'm being honest when I say this. I have more fun as a level 70 than I did as that big whale. Because that big whale that will go and one shot everybody with a spin blade, that's all pride and ego behind that. As a level 70, I'm actually enjoying the game without none of that. I'm getting the same entertainment, but I'm leaving all of that negativity behind.
Yeah.
You know, so it's a good time at level 70, bro.
At the same time, you're showing people out there that you don't need to spend that
And
much
God
money
Slaves
to
is talking about our
progress.
addictions and shit, spoiling our fucking hearts out. What are you addicted to, Andy? Funko
Porn.
Pops.
Funko
Funko Pops.
Porn. I've been
No, he's got Funko Pops. All
I've
over
been
his
watching it
goddamn
while
body.
you guys were talking. No, yeah,
Something, bro.
Funko Pops was definitely the last addiction I had, and it definitely made me rethink the way because I remember I went into in here in Washington.
Everyone's got
There's the
something.
the HQ is here, so the Funko HQ. So I drove down there. We went in there, and I dropped $1,000 on these little things. And ever since then, I was like, man, I can't be doing this. I gotta freaking reevaluate. And then I'm looking, I'm like, all right. Then because I was at that time, I was collecting all different types of Funko Pops. And then now it's just Marvel, and now it's just like, if it's a Spider-Man, oh yeah, I'll drop $10 to get it. If I can't, no biggie. I'm not gonna go wait in line. I used to wait in line for this little Funko Pop. Oh, I remember Blacklight Venom came out, and while I was in line, it dropped online. When I was in line for at Target, it dropped online as well, and I bought 2 online. And I tried to get one right there, another one, but they were already sold out by the time I got to it because I was in the first 5 or 7 in line. But I got those 2 Funko Pops, and I kept one, and the other one I went to the store here, and I trade pops with him, and I got Ghost Rider. I traded him my Blacklight Venom for Blacklight Ghost Rider.
So how many Funko Pops do you have total?
I lost count.
Like over 500?
Those
little fucking things, like those little toy box things. You have over 500 of those?
No, I would say 200 to 300.
Okay.
Yeah, I have a whole storage. Or yes, there's a whole. They're taking over my storage. I had to stop.
Yeah, man. Wild.
Yeah, they be definitely.
Bro, they're a collector item though. Like they'll probably be worth something someday.
Yeah, like this one. Where is it? It's my.
So at least your money's not going down the toilet like with me or fucking God Slave.
This Carnage one right here is like about $300. This Blacklight Carnage.
And I don't know. Wait 10 years, it'll be worth $3,000.
Yeah, I have it in a protector case and everything.
So at least your money's not going, down the drain.
Well, I used to, I guess I kind of still do, but the statues have to be like pretty cool. I think that's one of those things that lose value. But hey, that's what I'm into.
I don't really know much about them, but they're a collector item, I guess.
At least it's not $1,000 for Icarus. That's not even usable now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so now you can at least.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah.
All right, CJ's turn. CJ, what are you addicted to, my friend? Come on, I know there's something there back there. He's just closing all his Pornhub right now.
I know.
DJ's a gambler, dude. He's addicted to loot box gambling.
Dopamine, he says. Dopamine?
Oh, he's wailing hard on that Nino Kuni, man. Wailing hard.
All right. All right, good talk, CJ.
Yeah, he's getting robbed.
Nah, I did hear Nino is free to play friendly though.
Yeah. No, I'm hearing good things about Nino Kuni, good things about Diablo Immortal. And for somebody that doesn't play mobile games and they hear all the stuff about Diablo Immortal, they'll be like, "Oh hell no!" But for people that play mobile games and they look at Diablo Immortal, they're like, "Oh, it's pay to win for when you go into the PvP, and you can pay to progress, but it's still fair and it's still fun as a free to play to go in."
Is pay to win, man.
Yeah.
You know, I've only played 2 of them. This is my second one,
yeah,
and I know that.
But it's about doing it right though, and I think Diablo, did the one of the good things that it did was that it made for free to play to also be able to grind and continue to grind and pay, and people that had money can go in there and just pay to progress, but you don't have to. Like I go in there before I go to bed and I play like a couple hours, even though I tell myself I'm just gonna go in there and just play it for like 30 minutes.
Like 30 dungeon runs.
I know. I'm like in there. Oh, let me just do one more run. And then Diablo 4 came out. I mean, it got announced, and I started looking at that. I'm like, oh man, you can play co-op on the same screen. Oh shit! And the character customization, and it's gonna be on consoles. And they said that it's gonna, the only thing that's gonna be like pay is gonna be cosmetics and like expansion passes.
Battle passes.
Yeah,
that's where they get you, bro. The battle passes.
Yeah.
Like Godsley was saying, that like the battle pass is gonna have like the best fucking attachments on the gun, just fully kitted out, just fucking ready to go.
Yeah.
But that's cheap considering what we pay in future Revolution.
And Call of Duty or something, it's like every couple months. It's not every month. It's like every 2-3 months. They have seasons or whatever, right?
Yeah.
And it's like $10 and you get the gun or something.
No, it'll be like $100 to max out the battle pass to buy
Well, no,
it.
like I don't ever do that. I just buy the $10 version and then play it, right?
Yeah, you could do that.
That's what I usually do.
Diablo battle pass is $5, and it comes with a skin. I think that's another thing they did right. The prices
the battle
are
pass
good.
in this game is weak. MFR battle pass is kind of weak.
It could be good. The problem with MFR battle pass is that 6-star badge you get, a selector, is great, but it should be a +5, not a +1.
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell you why. Because it basically has a 60-day expiration date or a 45-day expiration date. That's the problem with those badges. That's why I haven't bought the battle pass.
Yeah, did you wail out on the eternal ones back in the day, and now they don't work?
That pissed me off. I spent hundreds of dollars on the badges, right? And they don't even work. Like, why? Like, there's no reason for the badges not to work.
I just fed those badges to Rocket, like the spare ones that I had.
I mean, there's no reason. There's no rhyme or reason behind it. You get what I mean? Like, they're just doing it just to do it, I feel. Because it's not, I could understand them trying to do something to make more money, but they're not. Like, what? They think that people are not going to want the new badges just because I'm getting...
It's a special invasion now, so it's not the same invasion. But
still, it's the same invasion, dude. The way I know the way coding works.
Yeah, they just put his fancy name on it, man.
I know the way coding works. Coding in video games is basically a number. Whenever you look at a piece of gear, all it is an X digit number. It could be 12 digits, 15 digits, whatever. So that's all they had to do was just put that digit number back in the game. That's it. That's all they had to do, and the badges would work. So that
they should get rid of all these other ones, like
I felt robbed when they did that. Yeah, I felt robbed when I bought the HP recovery for $89. I felt robbed.
Yeah.
Even though you could argue, you shouldn't be gambling. Okay, that's valid. But the badges, no, the badges are highway robbery. There's no reason to nerf those badges like that. Just to remove the bonuses.
I'd be pissed too.
Yeah, dude, hundreds of bucks.
So that'd be them, like for instance, I have Thanos badges on right now. When Thanos comes back around, you got to get new ones. You got to get new ones. That would be like them doing that.
Well, no, it's the bonus. The first badges that I bought were the Thanos badges, right? And it gave me 30% damage just for the invasion alone. Which, like, why nerf that? That's my point. Why nerf that? I'm still gonna chase the new badges, the new special badges. It's just gonna make it easier for me, And then I'll be able to get a higher score at the end of the invasion. But who cares? I paid for that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I paid for that. Was the whole reason for me to get it in the
That's
first place.
rough.
Yeah, man. So
Like
all
you
this
spent a couple $100.
couple like 250, like $250.
Damn.
I could have been rank 1, but I was being stupid. I could have been rank 1. I was rank 2 in that invasion that I spent that money on. But still,
Wow.
and I got regionals. I got regionals for that. So at the time, we weren't getting no regionals at the time. So that was the regionals, the companion that I was able to get the selector. It seemed worth it. But then looking back now, and I also knew that they were gonna recycle the invasion. It's a no-brainer, right? But I never in a million years I would have guessed, like, Magaluma quit. I would have never guessed that. I would have never guessed that bonus wouldn't work next time. I would have never guessed that. So look, even when Andy is talking, I know I talk a lot, but when he's talking, you're gonna commonly hear him say that, oh, because they're doing this for that, or they don't want this to happen because of that. It's like a freaking a wild goose chase. It's like a guessing game with this. Like, what are they gonna do next? Why they're doing this? Because they don't want us to hoard, or they're doing this because they're gonna bring this into the game later. Like he was saying something about they're gonna add something, maybe give us more fodder, or they want to wipe. Yeah, that's what it is. Now I remember, they want to wipe our inventory for a reason.
Yeah.
You see, why do we have to have this mentality? It's crazy. Like when I'm playing Diablo, it's more of an obvious thing that, yeah, the gems are going to get nerfed. Yeah, they're going to introduce new, stronger gems. And yeah, there's going to be way more cosmetics to buy. I don't have to think that, they want me to do this because of that. It's like, I'm just so fed up with that, man. I just want to enjoy the game.
Juicy's got a full special set now, so they're gonna release a new one, and boys, watch out.
Yeah.
Something new to chase.
Well, they probably will, because look, the year 1 is ending, right? Year 2 is coming out. It's gonna come for the next year. They're gonna have more expansions, and each expansion has their regional. But we might, since year 2, we might get either maybe one. I don't know if it's gonna be 3 special gear. Maybe they'll add 1 special gear to add to the special gear.
Just make it OP for everyone.
But yeah, I think this is what Deadpool was talking about when he said I'll maybe show up in season 2. Maybe it's year 2.
Plus 19 missiles.
But yeah, and we have that mentality of like, what's gonna happen? What's this? It sucks that we're thinking like that. We shouldn't be thinking like that. We should be already. The communication should be there. We're to the point where we know what's coming, and it's no guessing game, because that the special badges wasn't planned from the start. Because it doesn't make sense. Because you're telling me that they knew about the special badges coming, so they knew that the DZ badges were just gonna just be trash and not usable. They had to do like a 180 or something. They're like, wait, well, the direction I bet you the direction that they originally planned was all about strictly Dark Zone PvP, and then now they're like doing a 180 and trying to be like, all right, we gotta do some emergency type of fixing, and they have a small team, so it's taking them even longer. I think seeing those two, the ones that did the live streams, it used to not be Chilling with Danny. It used to be these two hosts, and for a Marvel Future Fight, and now that's gone. They you can tell that their budget is not where it was before.
Downsized.
Yeah, they downsized. There you go.
That's actually a great point you just brought up about the Dark Zone. They probably had high hopes that the Dark Zone was going to be like the Call of Duty Warzone type of thing, and it didn't kind of work out that way. So then they said, okay, plan B, special badges.
and they already had the original badges in the game, and they're like, oh well, fuck the people who chase those.
The most fun I had in the game is in Dark Zone. That I stand by. Even the toxic part, fighting, killing. Yeah. At the end of the day, yeah, it's bad, but I had fun doing it. But the problem is fighting the same guy every day. That was my issue about the Dark Zone. I don't want to go in there and kill the same guy every day. If it was like in Call of Duty, that doesn't happen, dude. You go even Mortal Kombat, you're not gonna fight the same guy all the time.
Yeah, he's doing the same move, same play style. It's annoying.
Fighting the same guy every day, I'm like, nah. Then now it becomes personal. So then it's like, and there's no reward. It was just I was doing it for fun, and it's like, nah, man. I just stopped doing that because I know some players don't like it. I'll go in there and get 50 straight kills before I die and stuff like that. Even when I was fighting against X-Force, the strongest alliance, yeah, they will kill me, but I'll take 3 to like 7, sometimes even 10 on the way out, you know? And I would love that. I didn't care. I know it probably looked like a clown on the other side, but I was having a good time doing that.
Yeah.
Going there, spin blade or ultimate.
Yeah, first week of the Dark Zone, I was the Spider-Man ultimating the pile of groups. Just
yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's fun. It's fun, but we need more players, and it needs to it needs to make more sense.
Yep.
That should have been like, I think that should have been the what's the word they used? The normalized PVP. It should have been in the Dark Zone.
Yeah,
I think that would have made sense.
Yeah, I see potential in the Dark Zone. I mean, like, what was it a couple weeks ago? I was with Juicy and DZ. We were in DZ with our alliance, and I think it was on a Sunday. And
I watched you get jumped.
and this the other top alliance shows up and attacks us. So we had this was like the funnest time I had in DZ in a while, because then we got people messaging other people on Discord say, "Hey, get on! We're getting attacked by the other top alliance." So they're like, "Oh!" So they get on, they bring their mains, and it's just we forget about the main objective of DZ. We're just attacking each other. Of course, I'm getting one shot left and right, but
bro, the most fun is when you're doing it on top of a prime in the Dark Zone, and there's like a pile of the other team, and the boss is taking no damage because we're all on PvP.
Yeah. It was like, have you seen the movie Warriors? That classic movie, like Warriors. Where
then, like the prime one shots somebody every so often.
Oh man, it was. I had a really good time. Like I wasn't even mad that they were like they came in like that. I thought it was really fun, and that's when I saw like, man, the potential of Dark Zone if they just get it right. And I was getting one shot, but it was fun because we have whales too, so they were just going at it. But it was crazy, all these people going fighting. It was way bigger than it was like an Omega War.
Yeah, you see like more people than Omega though, because there's like
Alliance Omega War.
Yeah.
Alliance.
More freedom in the Dark Zone than Omega War.
Yeah.
The map is bigger.
Stay away from the widows.
Yeah. I used to love fighting widows in there because she couldn't do nothing. She's so overpowered in DD, but she's so weak in DZ if you're a flyer.
I don't really feel it in my server. Like, there's no widows even top 10.
They're all ranked 1, 2, and 3 on Omega Flight.
Yeah.
What?
You know what I really love that Diablo Immortal did that I wish that they really just copied them and put it in this one is the war band or the alliance, how you can just take a screenshot and it puts all your alliance member next to each other in this badass type of way. Like they want you to like show off your alliance in that type of pose. I wish they did that right here where you can do when you click on an alliance, instead of just showing them their names one by one, it just shows them all standing next to each other. Have our own little flag, a banner, a little custom background. Man, that would add a lot more personality to the game.
How can they save MFR, man?
I think the first step is to increase the RNG.
I have a list.
Increase the RNG. Let us grind. Start with that. If they start with that, if I spend, let's just say right now I decided to do a 10 pull, the RNG is gonna be better I'm also they're letting us grind more for like 1 star when I do my AFK farming. When I wake up in the morning or when I wake up after like a couple hours, I come in. There'll be a good amount, and it's just 1 star gear. It's still you're gonna need an AFK farm for a long time, but still, it's you're getting that's solving. That's at least a step towards the right direction. That alone would keep me busy, knowing that now I'm getting badges that I can dismantle for gold, but I'm also getting a lot more gold, and I'm getting 1 star fodder, and then they can even throw in events like in Hydra. There's the RNG for the 2 star gear to drop is higher. So then you go to Hydra, and then now Hydra is like used to be empty, now it's just popping. It's bringing people to like certain areas of the game. I think
Why do they even have primes now? Like you don't even go like you go solo a prime.
and then
That's true.
they gotta give the
I stopped AFK farming because I have like 20 million gold, so I don't even AFK farm no more. I'm like, for what? I just don't even bother.
well in my main account today I didn't notice, and they got me. One of the things you can buy is those little new boxes, but it's $1 million. I mean, 1 million gold. I thought it was 100,000.
Fucking one of those stat reroll thing, costume stat reroll. So I got 2 of them now.
Oh,
And then I got the selector because they gave us a selector.
well, I didn't know it was $1 million.
I mean,
Yeah,
I was
it's
like,
expensive.
oh wow.
because everybody's sitting on like 30 mil. Did you see Wolverthor? It was like 90 mil.
Yeah, that
Wow.
guy's been saving his money.
Well, because he doesn't really spend the gold.
Yeah,
Doesn't
like
well like that.
Yeah, I
No,
don't really spend
no.
the gold either. I was at 30 mil, but I'm back down to 15 because I transmuted like 2 cards, and it brought me back down to 15. I was like, holy fuck, I need to like chill. But yeah, I was at 30.
I was at 20. I switched to Magic. I went down to nothing,
Oof.
like literally nothing.
20
And now
mil?
I'm at
That's all it took.
I'm at 20 again though. I'm gonna tell you how I got 20 mil in like what 3 weeks, easy, because the Pegasus base. See, I don't know life the game. I don't know
I've
life
done
the
all
game
that.
like people. Yeah, you see, I didn't do. I haven't even gotten 5-star costumes from the day one objectives where they
Bro,
say,
I've
"Oh,
done
field
my
30."
DZ missions on my alts for the
Nah,
5-star
see,
cards, bro.
I didn't milk it like that. I didn't do none of that. So what I did was,
What?
yeah. So you know how many of those things I had? I had hundreds of those things, and I just I don't know the name of the resource, but you use it in the Pegasus base, the little blue thing. So I basically the blue little tickets that you need.
Pegasus
So
expedition
guide
guides.
boxes or whatever.
yeah,
Expedition
those
guides.
things. Yeah, those. Yeah, I used those, and that's how I got 20 million gold, like super easy, super quick.
I've already done all that shit.
Well, I think you get more gold when you dismantle badges now when you AFK farm.
Way more.
Yeah.
Get gold badges now. Yeah, I got a lot of gold from doing that too, but the bulk was from using Pegasus based on all the characters, because I literally had them all without. I didn't do anything. Remember, I was on the Iron Man PVP all the whole time, so I didn't even care. That's the bad thing
Yeah,
about.
that's a
getting
bunch of
into-
resources and 9 characters, 10 characters. Fucking
Yeah. I even got my squad up, my squad power up.
Nice.
And then when now Scarlet Witch, I'm gonna switch.
You think
just
they're
out
gonna
of
raise
order.
that squad power? Because a lot of people are at 300 now.
It wouldn't surprise me.
Same with the potential or what? I got like almost 600 Spider-Man potential that I'm not using, sitting on. What do I do with that?
No, they just raised the potential. They might raise the power. Now I think about it, for Savage Lands, we might go up to 150. Who knows? That would give players something to do actually if they did that.
150? 150? You think they're gonna jump?
Bro, Diablo is literally 660 levels. 660.
What did they do last time? Dark Domain was 110 and then they went straight 120, right?
Yeah, just go ahead 150.
I think it'll go
man.
130 probably.
When in reality they should only go up 5 levels.
It'll probably go to 130.
The
But-
problem with
Yes.
that,
But they'll
is
do
that
130.
People do 5 levels, even 10 levels, even 20 levels. They'll do that in a week or 2 weeks, and then
2
that's
days
it.
probably.
Yeah, it's
What do you mean?
too
I got Scarlet
fast.
Witch 120 in like 8 hours.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if they do 150, they're gonna make players have to get on the game and do something.
So you're saying instead of going from 120 to 130, you want it to go to 120 to 150?
I don't want it. I'm just saying it would make the most sense.
Oh, okay.
I don't want it. I don't want them to even increase it at all. Why? It's
Yeah.
just it's just more work.
Something
But
else to chase.
it would make the most sense. It would make the most sense. Looking at Diablo and oh look, this thing just spawned.
Andy, what do you
And
think it's gonna go to?
There's
Sorry for
600
interrupting.
levels in Diablo, man.
600?
At launch. That's what I'm saying.
I thought
600.
you capped at level 60.
Yeah, but then you have Paragon, and the Paragon goes up to 600. So there's
Oh,
Dude,
so
I
it's
got
like
in four.
it's like
I got
light in
four
fucking
legendaries.
Destiny. It's like light level or whatever.
No, it's
On
not like
top of your-
Destiny. Destiny is kind of time gated. I mean, it is and it isn't in Diablo. It's not really time gated as far as okay, you could only level up on reset day. No, but it's time gated the fact that it takes 1,000 hours.
Mhm.
There's not enough time in the day. But I got 4 legendaries since I jumped in the chat playing, and I wasn't even playing half of the time.
You know what they need to
Nice.
add is here. I'm gonna try to pull it up right here real quick.
Andy, what level do you think they're gonna go to when they add Savage? I think it's gonna be 130.
I think it's
they're gonna add that
130.
level.
But right here, if you go to challenges, you see this right here. This is my free to play account, but on my main account, I'm already completed grade 10, so there's no more for me to go. I think they need to add like another 10.
That would be nice too.
Yeah, because those are where I got a lot of crystals. Look at that. For grade 10, 1,100 crystals.
I think the squad training caps out at 200. I don't know though.
Squad rank? No, oh
No,
yeah,
squad
squad training. Yeah.
Go check that, and I'm pretty sure it's 200.
Let me look.
Yeah, mine's maxed out, man. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, 200, bro. Reach squad rank 200. What a joke.
Well,
Squad rank. Yep.
Diablo made sense, man. I mean, you have to do the same thing over and over and over again, but you get progress. I think players, I mean, it's kind of proof now because they're technically their 4th video game, and there's fans, there's a community for that, where people don't mind doing the same thing over 1,000 times, as long as they're getting progression by doing that. And I think that's where MFR kind of dropped the ball too. Like you say, you get Scarlet Witch level 120 in one day, and then what? She's actually ruined at that point.
Back to DD on the main.
Yeah, she's an amazing character is totally ruined because
Back to
you can't even
DD
do
on the
nothing.
main. I just did it for the crystals, bro, on the squad rank.
Yeah, but that's you though. Speaking as a whole, like you see what I'm saying? Like the people that download the game, you expect everyone who downloads this game to do that? They're not gonna want to do that. And then you can't even do that unless you spend money. Period.
I think normalized PvP would have a chance at saving this game, but I don't like I said, I put
Big ass titties.
ungeared mode PvP in the chat, and Andy's still caught up on the titties.
You know what would be nice? Normalized DZ. I think
Normalized,
that might.
Yeah,
The dark, like take away the time gate and just leave the DZ open 24/7.
I still want to be able to make builds though. So like, what do you mean by normalized? Like, I still want to be able to like switch my badges. Yeah.
Only badges. Whatever goes on the badge, that's what matters. That's it. I think the game can have a chance like that. I don't know if it's too late, but I know that it will be a good game mode. And then Andy brought up, like, look at Midgardia, look at New Stark City, look at all these beautiful maps that are not being used. It's just download space that's gone after you know beat that mode, which takes even a new free to play guy takes him a couple hours and he's out of New Stark. That's it, and he's never going back again.
Yep.
That's wasted potential. That can be a Dark Zone map. They can rotate it once a week. 1 week you have New Stark, the next week you have Dark Domain. Dark Domain is my favorite map. Where you fight Mephisto on that map, bro, that map is amazing. There's parts in that map that's amazing. They don't use it for Dark Zone.
Who's the last boss in Savage then? Who are we fighting in Savage Land?
Sinister Charon. Charon is like I feel like I'm butchering his name, but he's a dinosaur. He's the dinosaur that flies. He was a human, but then some shit happened.
A red dinosaur?
No. There is a red dinosaur, literally called Red Dinosaur, but it's Charon. Somebody in the chat. Charon.
Literally called Red Dinosaur.
Yeah, that's his name, Red Dinosaur. But there's another one. He's a villain, and his name's Sauron or Saurun. It sounds like the guy from Lord of the Rings, Charon. But he's known. Like if Savage Land is guaranteed it, which is pretty sure it is, he's definitely gonna appear in it. There's some even enemies that you fight that are from his army.
Yeah, in the battle challenge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Sauron guards. So you know that he's in there. Sinister, Magneto's also probably has potential to be one of the villains in there they fight.
Imagine they surprised us Magneto playable character. Now we're introducing villains.
If they drop in a villain as a player character, that's huge. That would be huge. And if they, Magneto, Doctor Doom.
I just want to see X-Men in general, just bring more mutants.
I'm gonna lose my shit once I see X-Men as NPCs.
If the next character is a chick, though, I'm done with this woke fucking 2022 women power bullshit.
It's not that woke. At least they make them attractive.
Fuck. Like, you came out with Magic, and now it's Scarlet. Like, please just come out with a dude.
Yeah, I agree. No more women. I mean, I play female characters in every game. I love them, but yeah, man. I'm not biased and stupid.
Enough is enough.
You need to balance. Yeah, man. Stop segregating everything. Yeah. You need to balance things out, man.
Bring a black man. Bring Falcon.
Wolverine or Black Panther? Next.
Black Panther,
yeah. My vote. Either or.
Don't tease me with the Wolverine, man. You guys already know. Don't tease me.
I think Black Panther would be just as good as Wolverine.
Wolverine would cause me to spend it, and I don't want to spend anymore.
He would bring more people than Black Panther. He's more of a fan favorite, but Black Panther will bring the same amount of hype, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
You might not get all the downloads, but you'll get all the views and all the eyes, and
What if Jean Grey is the one that's coming out?
What if it's Black Panther, but it's the girl? Because the movie is going to be the girl Black Panther.
Oof.
Well, and we're gonna see what's his name, Scar, whatever that guy's name is, the Tarzan guy that lives in Sakaar. I mean, in Savage Land.
Who's the next companion coming? Then?
He's exactly what Tarzan is. So
probably She-Hulk.
Nah, next companion, Valkyrie
or Miss Marvel.
I think that's coming with the invasion. No, that'll come with the invasion.
Yeah, but that's coming. Oh, because you think isn't that movie in like
July?
A month?
July. It's like 8th.
In less than a month? Oh yeah, you're right. They got companions dropping like hotcakes.
Yeah, it'll be 2 weeks. They'll probably put She-Hulk in between there. or like, what's her name? That new chick, Miss Marvel.
Miss Marvel.
Yeah,
she's what's out right now. They're right now working double time trying to get her companion out the door.
Oh, God. Every update, bro, just expect it.
Yeah.
Another companion added.
I knew that was going to happen, though.
Every time they have their meeting, the first thing they say, all right, guys, so first question, who's the next companion? That's pretty much what it is.
No, they already got that list. They're just trying to figure out when to add them.
It's poisonous candy, man. That's all it is.
I already call this game. I already labeled this game as a companion collector.
I like how they made like Baron Mordo like buff up the other characters. Like, why doesn't Spider-Man buff up Spider-Man or something cool like that? Like, why doesn't somebody buff up Iron Man?
They have it, but it's not as significant.
Yeah.
Like Spider-Man does buff up Spider-Man with he stacks web and decreases their
That is
movement speed.
trash.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not good. Just not good.
I like their idea that they're going with that though, and like the Thor pairing with the Storm. They got the right ideas. Just make it viable, I guess.
Make it less expensive. That's my biggest issue. They got a $45 pack in the store. You get 10 shards. Come on, man. That should be at least a 3-star for $45. Oh, it is what it is.
I just spend my crystals in the shop.
Oh, there goes that $50.
I like the crystal offers. Those ones are the ones that get me.
I mean, they just gotta. This game is a companion collector now. That's what it is.
I'm done sleeping on them. I'm getting at least a full set of 6-star companions, and then I'll slow down for a little bit because it's just too much to nano them.
You know, and it's like
I'm getting 4 of them to 6-star. Believe me.
Yeah, and it's like, okay, so you want to build up your whole squad, like power. Go for companions. Start pulling companions, especially if you get Moon Knight.
Do it, yeah. I'm praying for the fucking banner to change to Moon Knight.
You know, like if they allow me to have my companion at least walk with me. I understand if he can't be around me when I'm in Dimensional Duel or an Omega War. That I understand, but if I'm just running around, I would like to have my companion there with me. But then again, you imagine people running around with Hulk.
Professor X just following you around in a wheelchair.
No, he gets stuck because there's like a branch that's sticking up.
Hulk does stay for a little bit. He stays for like 20 seconds.
He's my favorite.
Hulk?
Yep.
Yeah, man, that guy just is you can hide behind him. He comes in, he does some good amount of damage. He heals you up.
Two that I have the closest as well.
Yeah. If you drop him right on, if you're having trouble, like if I wish I had the Hulk when I couldn't beat Dormammu in the story.
Bro, I don't use
if
Hulk
I had
PVE.
Hulk,
no, fuck that.
If I had Hulk, and right now you can't beat Dormammu when you're new to player,
He's still good in PVE.
I use him for like farming and shit, but like if I want to get first on a boss in Dark Zone, I use Punisher. Or, like,
no,
I'll use Punisher.
The only reason is because a Dormammu would kill me instantly when he did the skill where it follows you, all over. So the little thing from the sky that comes down, I hated that. And then I found out like with the Hulk, because of Battle Challenge, I realized that when I dropped Hulk, he would and if I did it right on time, that strike would go to the Hulk, not me, and that would survive.
Yeah, Hulk.
He provokes everybody.
Yeah.
He helped me in the newer battle, the newer battle challenge. I put him on to do there's like a villain damage wave or whatever. I put all the modifiers on. I was like, Hulk will probably help me here. I just dropped him and he provoked everybody.
Yeah, man, it's they definitely
provoke.
Let's get to we'll see, man. We'll see when is the next Chilling with Danny.
Very strong.
And you know, the other thing I hope that they do is that they include the CCC more. You know, like
yeah, Andy, I feel like the only one talking in there, bro.
They're not talking in there.
I'm asking them questions almost every day.
But they don't respond.
They respond to half of them. And half of them are typical dev responses, which is fine. Because they got other shit to do, I guess.
But when they ask for our feedback, I make sure to let them know. Like the last time they asked was for Dark Zone. What can they do?
Yeah, and then everybody said something.
We all put stuff in because I know that they're now when I say something, they're gonna actually something's gonna happen.
Normalized Dark Zone.
Yeah, man. If I can go in a dark zone, what if dark zone was open just 24 hours? And you can go in there and then you can just you can hang around, do emotes, and if you wanted to fight, you could fight. But then I feel like toxicity somebody will be coming in.
Juicy. So somebody sees me, somebody's like, oh, I gotta
I
expose
know.
that ass.
They'll be like,
No,
hey,
before
Juicy,
I
there's a special box behind that in the alleyway.
And people would like hunt me down, bro. Very, very, very toxic dark zone.
And they're like, hey, what up, Juicy? I don't see you with your alliance. Where they at? Get him!
Get him!
Jump his ass. Oh man.
I guess I made a name for myself in this server going to alt the fucking pile in the dark zone.
Oh yeah. DZ should be PVE. Yeah, everybody was in this. All the CCC members were agreed that PVE should be added back.
With your alliance, it feels like PVE anyway. So I mean,
I truly believe that if they listen to anything that we gave them, I think it's gonna be the PVE zone. You know, they definitely they know that nobody really is going in there except the veterans and whales
and
juicy fruit. He's on his own category.
The little barnacle. Call me a barnacle. I just latch onto the whales and hang on tight.
Yeah. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Call me a barnacle. Barnacle, bro.
I just hope they take the advice that we gave them and they really do something good. I just hope it's not like the core booster where like you guys wanted a core booster, all right, here. I mean, you guys wanted higher rates, here you go, and then add all these extra things on top. It's like no, that's not.
I'm still gonna get it level 30, and Godslave can watch me get a yellow and then laugh at me.
No, I hope you get what you want, man. There's not too many fans left, bro.
Well, a lot of people aren't like me who have 20 cores to give up. You know, 25-star cores that I'm willing to crunch.
I feel bad Magaluma left, man. That's a bummer, dude. For me, that's a bummer.
So was he like
that guy a lot?
Was he a whale?
No, but he was a very, very low spender, and he was like the best player without a doubt. He was the best Widow on the server.
Oh.
He had non-regional gear on. He had the Marvel's Avengers gear and then he finally got only one piece of Rise of the East, which was the chess piece. And why I respect him so much is because he just so dedicated. Like he was in there literally 24 hours a day, dude. He used to know life the game. And I used to fight him every 10 minutes, me and him. And he would never quit too. When I was OP, I went like 30-0 again. Like first he was untouchable. Then I wailed. And then I was untouchable. But he would never quit. He was still in there. You would see his record, and he's just straight up try hard. No matter how many L's, he's always there fighting. He even did in the DZ. He was like me, where he would just go fight against the whole alliance, take 5-6 guys on his way out before I killed him. I respect players like that. You know what I mean? He's not like a coward. He's there fighting, and he loved the game. That's the main thing. He loved the game. And then to see somebody like that leave, and, you know, me and him, we had our gripes. We used to fight him. We used to have our beef. He never no toxicity in the world chat, but the actions, you could tell by the actions, like him going in the dark zone to try to get me, and I'm killing him, and the whole dark zone drama, you could obviously tell who's engaged in it, who's not, you know?
Yeah.
Like me, it was a no-brainer. I'm there killing a whole bunch of alliance people. Of course I'm the bad guy. I owned it though, you know. I admit it. Yeah, it was toxic and I had fun doing it, but I didn't start this way. That's my only defense. I started as a PVE guy, and they kind of turned me into this monster. And I pleaded for weeks, yo, guys, don't do this. Trust me, you don't want to see the dark side. You don't want to see my bad side. Just please leave me alone. I didn't have to do that. I could just swiped and didn't. But everybody has their limit, man. And I guess, you know, they broke me. I admit it. They broke me, and then I became a very, very toxic player.
Yeah.
But Magaluma, he was never toxic. He was never toxic. He was a fighter, man, and he loved the game. And to see him gone, it's that's for me. That's a hard one to swallow.
Yeah.
Like I said, I could see Tony Halfsen quitting before Magaluma, because Halfsen could quit and then go well in Lost Ark or go well and be one of the top guys in Diablo. Like I said, it's a hot game right now. I could see him, and if he want to come back, he could just well again and come back. But someone like Magaluma worked for his nanos. He's like you, Juicy. This guy grinded. He was
Yeah,
a
I'm not
very,
just gonna
very
drop
low.
this game over fucking.
Mm-hmm.
He's a very, very low spender. Magaluma was a very, very low spender. He had the Loki card, the crit damage card. He only had a few special cards. He was rocking like a 3-star companion. He's a very, very low spender, but he was always on top of the leaderboards because he was very good at the game, for one, and for
Yeah, you
two,
put the time in, man. You like.
and he
Guaranteed.
was Widow. He got carried by Widow a little bit because she's OP in a lot of the PvP stuff. He got carried by Widow, and the time and the effort and the skill and the knowledge and all that combined, and he's one of the best players, if not the best player on the server.
Oof.
For the power, because again, he had non-regional gear, and he was always like top 3, at least top 5 bare minimum. Wow. With non-regional gear. Super low power, like a 1.7 fighting 2.1s. So yeah, man, it's sad. He's gone, man. Pour one out for the homie.
I know. You know what? Just because of that.
Big ass titties.
Oh, you're loving that new soundboard, man.
Oh God, that's gold right there. If
a guy like Mags will never come back. He'll never come, because after you taste Diablo, there's no way you're gonna come back to MFR. They're gonna have to nerf the game to the ground. Like, you're getting 10 legendaries and you're constantly getting stronger every day, and you feel overpowered. It's not like, oh guys, look, a new piece of gear is just a higher number. No, dude, I beat the last boss yesterday. I didn't even die one time. As for free to play to feel so strong like that, it's my first experience. Any mobile game I had, every single one except Diablo, I felt so weak until I started spending. You feel so weak, you get overwhelmed, you get one shot by mid bosses, you die a million times, then they want you to spend for gold or energy or buy the new sword. Nah, man, Diablo, you just grind, farm, and you feel godly. To be honest, it's nuts. It's nuts.
And then they got cosmetics that just changed the look.
Freaking, and the cosmetics are fire too. They're like, they're not like ugly skins. They look amazing. Yeah, they look good. I don't know, man.
I gave in. I bought the ice one, the one that's like snow.
Yeah, I bought that twice.
Yeah. I bought that twice, he says.
I bought it for 2 characters, man. That ice skin is amazing.
I think MFR only has the one like $40 skin for each guy, I think it is.
There's $9 skins, but those are just regular costumes that you can just... I mean, to give MFR credit, they gave us the MCU skin for Wanda. They gave us the Spider-Man MCU skin. The zombie skin is amazing. Like, this, to me, is the best skin in the game, is the Doctor Strange zombie.
Yeah.
But they need to do that every 2 to 4 weeks, maybe 4 to 6 weeks. We should be having new cosmetics like that and sell them for like that, whatever, $20. People would spend 20. I would have spent $20 for the zombie skin. I don't even play him, just to collect. I'm a collector too. I want to just collect cosmetics. So what?
So you're saying people will spend $20 for cosmetics if they add cosmetics?
I know they will. However, this is proven already. The pay to win makes way more than that, because the cosmetic is $20, right? Yeah, the whale is gonna buy that to look cool, and he's gonna spend $2,000 for the power, or in some, maybe 1% cases, $20,000. So I think about it, $20,000. Like the guy, he spent $25,000 in 1 week of Diablo. How much players do you need to buy a skin to make that same amount of money? Like, what is it? 2,400, 2,500 players need to buy the skin. I mean, it's just crazy. One guy covers so much area, and that's why you see this crazy stuff in these games. They're gonna make $1 billion in Diablo, just like they did in Genshin Impact and Fortnite and all that.
I'm gonna put a poll right here. The question's gonna be: would you buy cosmetics if they were added in the game? I will. I'm a
lot
sucker.
of people will. A lot of people. And the emotes, everybody will buy those. If they're like $5, $4.99 for a Spider-Man breakdancing emote, or Iron Man maybe this coming out of the suit and you see Tony in the Nano or something, everybody will buy all that. Everybody will buy that. But see, here's the thing. Like Fortnite, Diablo, there's millions of players. MFR, I don't think they had that many players. So that's why we see it so aggressive. You know, because I left Danny Kuhn a message on Twitter a long time ago.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you guys should port this to console and sell cosmetics. You'll make a fortune. And the reason I said port it to console, because on console, maybe they can get more downloads, more players, more people. DC Online is downloadable on console for free to play. So is Fortnite. So is Genshin. So is, I think, Black Desert. There's a couple of these gotchas. What's the one like Diablo? PoE, I think it's called. I forgot the name of it. Path of Exile. Yeah, that one too. You see, like Future Revolution, it could have been free to play on console, sell cosmetics, sell emotes.
I feel like
at least one normalized PvP game mode, and that's it. Would have had a masterpiece.
Yeah, I agree. They need to fix it to the point where you can definitely grind and be like free to play, and it still be like, you know, good. Where it's not, you're not forced to pay to win. But I also feel like if it goes to consoles and that doesn't happen, there's gonna be a lot of what's it called? A lot of backlash, just like with Diablo coming for mobile and then having a PC port. The PC port and the fact that it's a Diablo game got a lot of attention from people that don't play mobile games, and they tried it out and they're like, "Whoa, what's this? They're not used to playing mobile games," and they're like, "What's going on? Like, why am I can just drop $1,000 and just progress this much?" Maybe that's going to be the same thing for Marvel.
No, not if PvP was normalized. Because, yeah, you would have people talking about, oh, my God, all this microtransactions. But that's not the case. Look, COD is full of microtransactions. A lot of these games are Fortnite, but it's not based on...
The gun doesn't give you more damage.
Yeah. It's not PvP related. So I think even for PvE, if it was pay to win PvE, like, oh, you want to beat Thanos in the raid boss, whatever, you need to spend thousands of dollars, you would have had some coverage behind that. Some players would have been like, nah, I'm good off that game. But overall, the potential, I'm not saying it would have happened, but I'm saying the potential would have been there where millions of Marvel fans would have jumped on board just for the PvP side of things. Like the Dark Zone, for instance. Think of the Dark Zone as Call of Duty Warzone. I feel like it could have been so successful from that point of view. People just buying costumes every week. Like an Iron Man, I would have been buying costumes every week and just go in the Dark Zone and fight against a bunch of players, just like Call of Duty. And on console, forget about it. I think, like me and you were Juicy, everyone's making these videos. That would attract so much people. Mm-hmm. You know how many people will say, oh, my God, for real? You could go in there and fight like that at open world PvP, and it's not pay to win, but the pay to win stuff is behind like the raids and other content. I don't know, man.
No, I agree. You know what was? I was very surprised that there's people that messaged me or commented on my past videos, especially when Wanda coming out, and I had that video where I show the Wanda costumes. There's people that got this game just so they can collect the costumes. They don't even care about like the PvE, anything. They're very into like collecting, costume collectors. And then this game is, has all these costumes, and then that's enough for them to keep playing. It's just getting all the costumes.
I mean, look, Marvel's Avengers did it. That game's going on 2 years, and that game's trash. And they're making money off $14 skins.
Yep.
Future Revolution is 1,000, 100 times better. And I don't know, man. We'll wait and see, bro.
Yep. Ooh, right now it's 10 votes in, 50-50. 50-50. I thought it was gonna be, yes, people were gonna go yes. But I guess
It's not like what you think. It's not like what you think. They make money off of skins. Look, right now I'm in the HQ. I'm the only guy wearing the skin. Well, to be fair, there's only like 5 players where I'm at. I'm at the
Yeah.
blacksmith. There's like 5 other guys here. Nobody's wearing paid skins except me. Oh wow! But look, this guy just ran past me who spent thousands, and I know because he had the wings on. Wow.
Yeah, okay, see that's another thing that they can add into this game for the whales. When for the people that spend so much money, some type of wing system, like Diablo has the wings. The more you spend, the better, the badass. I mean, the bigger the wings are.
They have the label, no?
It has to come with power, brother. It has to come with power.
The label.
It has to come with power. Just because, my penis is longer than yours, they're not gonna spend for that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not thousands. I could get it if it's like $100 skin.
Where, Dark Sun title though, yeah.
But no, it has to, like this crazy $25,000 whale. He's not gonna do that just for wings. So people can say, "Oh my God, look at your wings." No, he's doing that for the wings, but most importantly for that power. Wants to feel strong.
Yeah.
And I get it. I'm not even against pay to win. I'm just against pay to win if it's loot box gambling involved and PvP. Or at least all PvP. I could understand if you have, like with this game mode, they have the PvP, the Immortals, right? Which is the ultimate supreme. You're going to be the god of the server. I get that if you want that to be pay to win. But at least normalize the battlegrounds so then I can actually play PvP. I don't want to play PvP in this game. Just like Future Revolution, there's a problem. But at least here I can grind dungeons and I can get stronger and I can enjoy the PvE side of things, which is a whole lot. So yeah, man, they just need to, MFR, the end of the day, they just need to start taking notes, see what these other games are doing, like Andy said, just to, regurgitate what he said. Nino Kuni is doing it right. Diablo seems to be doing it right. Just take notes. And if not for this game, for the next Marvel big project that they're going to invest, because I think it cost them like $50 million to make Future Revolution. It was very expensive and time consuming. So I don't hate the dev team, or I understand that the whole greed thing. This is deeper than, this is way past Danny Kuhn. This doesn't involve him at all. This is like, we're talking about stocks and presidency and a group of, this is the Illuminati. Let's call it that. It's the Illuminati. This ain't no Danny or no Alice or no none of these people you see here. No way. This is way higher ups that are involved with all this gambling mechanic stuff. But I don't blame them. But for even them, man, just make a better game. That's all I ask. That's all that anybody wants. We'll support your game. We'll spend money on your game. We'll buy battle passes, no problem. We'll buy cosmetics, emotes, titles, all that stuff. Just like Fortnite. The proof is there. Just copy their model. Call of Duty Mobile, one of the top mobile games of all time, no pay to win. There's the ways of doing it. And I think Marvel has enough power to do that with the skins before it's too late, because everything has their season. So they're going to run out of time. People are just going to forget about it because it leaves a bad taste in their mouth. And look, like now I'm a big Diablo fan. And this is my first Diablo. I never liked these type of games. But after playing it and enjoying it, I was like, yeah, I can't wait to play part 4 and get away from this pay-to-win PvP. Because they're going to have PvP in part 4. And I'm almost 100% sure it's going to be normalized. It's not going to be no pay-to-win. And people are saying it's going to have pay to win, but I highly doubt it. Highly doubt it.
Yeah. I guess we're gonna find out.
But I ain't going anywhere, man. I know I rant a lot about the game. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not gonna quit the game. If I get kicked out of the alliance for not being active, whatever, I'm not gonna quit. I'm gonna still do dailies, at least a few of them, and still work on my level 70s. And it's not even about YouTube. Even if I had no channel, I would still do that because I still do enjoy the game. I still love the game. I just don't see the future. You know, that's the only difference. I'm not so much hopeful anymore.
Yeah,
I used to be.
Yeah, I used to be very, very hopeful.
Me too. No, me too.
Now my expectations have dropped.
Yeah, man.
I hope that they just prove us wrong, and they start come out swinging and like, no, you thought we were gonna slow down? Nope, we're dropping this. Bang, bang, bang. PVE back in DZ. Bang.
1 year's dropping right around the time of the Thor invasion. Then
They're gonna have to do something for the 1 year, right? I think we all could agree with that.
Yeah, I think they're gonna do if they don't bundle that with the Savage Land expansion and the Thor Love and Thunder, it's gonna be Savage Land, Thor Love and Thunder are gonna come out together, and then later on in August, there'll be the 1 year. Because I'm pretty sure if they put all that together in one, they won't be spreading it out. So that means that people are gonna go through all that content and then just be like, okay, now we gotta wait even longer for the next piece. But if they come out with Savage Land and the Thanos together, I mean the Thor Love and Thunder together, and then the next, when people are busy with that, the next thing that's coming is the 1 year anniversary type of event, which whatever that is. Then we have the 1 year anniversary. Like, what's it gonna be? Is it gonna be like Black Friday type of deals? We'll see. We'll find out, and then we'll see what else they might surprisingly drop at that day. Would they also include the year 2 dev note? I mean, roadmap? I don't think so, because I think right now everything is just, they're changing everything. That's why they don't really want to release a full year dev. They might release a 6-month dev roadmap like they did last time, in case they need to change some stuff. Because they can go,
I think a roadmap would help too, yeah.
Roadmap.
Yeah. But then
what did they say last time? Last time they said, oh, this new Pegasus base is coming, and then squad battles, right?
Yeah, so the
squad
PVPs don't.
Alliance raid.
And then so the only thing that hasn't come is the squad PVP.
Yeah.
That'll probably come, and then we'll get hopefully another roadmap with more shit.
Yeah. I think the reason they don't do a full year roadmap is because they don't, maybe if we see the full year, we won't, there'll be some, like a lot of empty spots where they just don't want to reveal what's going to be coming out. So they'll do a 6-month to make it look better.
I asked CM Carol in the CCC chat for a tease on Savage Shadowland, and she laughed at me. She was like, "Oh no."
Yeah, she's like, nah.
I was like, okay.
We all know it's gonna be Savage Land. I mean, they have the map there. They had part of the map already done a while ago, and
they already teased it with the story.
And then the story's taking place in Savage Land. It's there, and then battle challenge, fighting enemies from that area. It's just like they already have the NPCs made and the map already done. All they gotta do is add the new ones that no one has seen yet, and then the villains. It's already done. It wouldn't make sense to do everything a brand new everything. It would be more easier and fast for them to just be like, all right, well, Savage Land, we already got half of the map. Let's finish that up and get ready to drop summer. That's my thing, man. What time is it? Oh, shit, man.
About that time.
Yeah, we gotta. I'm gonna have to end the stream now. Hey, thank you guys for coming in here. Thanks, Godslay, for stopping by and putting out your thoughts. And thank you, Juicy.
Fun, it's always fun.
CJ dipped, huh? I just realized that.
He dipped quick.
Yeah, he did quick. We had Donkey Punch show up in the stream. Yeah, that was a longer stream than I expected. But that's always good. Just time flies.
Always fun to talk MFR, man.
Yeah, now I got to break down this 3 hours something stream.
Thanks for chatting, brother.
Yeah, man. I'll catch you guys next time. All right.
Peace out, man.
Take care, man.
All right.
Later, guys.